rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Here at the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry, we like to focus on our community, help our local businesses expand and succeed.
Why join WCCBI? Not only do we offer a way for local businesses to grow and prosper, but we also provide business development, community involvement, and member benefits.
Becoming a member of WCCBI includes benefits such as networking and ribbon cutting.
Become a member or to see additional information, visit WCCBI.org today.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Providing in-depth audio, video, and written coverage of high school and small college sports across Western Pennsylvania. The YDL Sports Network. If you love sports, this is the place to be.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Cochranton High School and high school football on your daily local and the YDL Sports Network. Alan Siebert and Lou Vizza here with you for week 5 of the high school football season. Eisenhower Knights come in at 3-1, taking on a 3-1 team of the Cochranton Cardinals on homecoming night at Cochranton High School. This is the Casella pregame show. Fans are an essential part of any team. Visit Casella.com to join our team today. Casella, our people, your team. Today's stream is powered by Oil Country Crates. Your products, our protection, oilcountrycrates.com. welcome you into the Warren Tire Center drive to the game. The Warren Tire Center, make sure you get to the game in comfort. WarrenTireCenter.com. And before we get too far into the formalities here tonight, want to just let you know we did have some slight audio issues earlier, and we are running off the computer rather than our usual audio board. So if the audio is not as clear or loud tonight, we apologize, and we will work to have that fixed here in the near future. Should be a good game tonight here, Lou. Both these teams 3-1. Cochranton coming into this game off a 1-7 season a year ago, won their first 3 games of the year, and then ran into a buzzsaw last week against Greenville in a 41-6 loss to region opponent Greenville. As I said, Eisenhower, after opening the season with a humbling loss to Reynolds, the Knights have rebounded with 3 straight wins, a thriller over Sagertown, a blowout of Iroquois, and a nail-biting 14-13 win over Northwestern in a big Class 2A game a week ago. So obviously, Lou, momentum's going to be, right, at least for now, on the side of the Knights coming in with 3 straight wins and Cochranton coming off their first loss. But the game will be played between the lines, and we're almost ready for that.
Well, yeah, that's for sure. They'll, it's going to be down again to whoever makes fewer mistakes and, gets off to a good start. We got a brown field here tonight, folks. If you can see it, it's kind of burnt, but it's playable. And but yeah, like we're saying, it's the least amount of mistakes, but you got to get off to a fast start and get things going in your direction. So we'll just have to see, and hopefully Eisenhower make the fewer mistakes, get the momentum quick, and get them down, keep them down.
Yeah, these two teams met in Week 5 a year ago as well. That game being at Eisenhower. That game was won by the Knights 27-0. The Knights held Cochranton to under 100 total yards and accounted for 4 rushing touchdowns in a dominant win. Logan Penley had 69 yards and 2 scores, while Joe Gelati and Caleb Jacobzak also scored in the Knights' victory. But this is a different-looking Cochranton team coming into this year. Take a look now at some WCCBI players to watch. Find out what the Chamber Advantage is all about at WCCBI.org. And obviously, one name that has stood out for the Cardinals for the last several years is senior Walker Carroll. He was a quarterback a year ago, but now he's handed those reins over to his freshman brother, Nolan Carroll. And Walker has gone on to be more of the receiving threat for the Cardinals. So those two, obviously, the Cochranton passes pretty well, over 50%. You don't see that in a lot of small A schools. Nolan Carroll, 35 of 65, 593 yards with just 10 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. So might have a little different look tonight, Lou. The Knights' run defense has been tested often early in the season, but might be a little more of an aerial threat tonight against the Cardinals.
Yeah, they're young too, Alan. They only have 5 seniors, and of course, the Walker Carroll is one of them. But they're young, so I mean, they're going to have to. The younger guys are going to have to step up and make some plays for them too. So again, we'll just have to see how these younger guys respond to the pressure of the game, and hopefully they'll hang in there, and we'll have a good game tonight. But like I say, it's forget about the X and O's. It's about Jimmys and Joes.
That's right.
So hopefully Eisenhower's got more Jimmys and Joes than Cochranton tonight.
Yeah, then Nolan Carroll, the freshman quarterback, as we said, he does a good job of spreading the ball around. His clear favorite target is his older brother Walker. 10 catches, 238 yards, and 6 touchdowns for the senior so far through the air this year. But there are 3 other players with 7 or more catches, including sophomore C.J. Shorts, sophomore Garrett Irwin, and freshman J.J. Walker. So for Eisenhower, it pretty much runs through Caleb Jacobzak. It's been that way most of the season. The Knights have run pretty unique offense with the option. They've done a lot of misdirection at times, and they've had the most success with that, I feel like. Jacobzak, 21 of 43, 246 through the air, 2 touchdowns, 4 picks, but has a team-high 497 rushing yards, and senior teammate Logan Penley not far behind with 314 yards and 6 touchdowns of himself. But really, it's looked that way most of the season. As Jacobzak goes, the offense goes, Will.
Oh, that's for sure. Because like when you come down to when you have to make a play, you don't need the play. You need player. So, and he has been the player to make the play. So you got to go with, with the studs you have and get the ball in their hands. And Jacob's acting, and like I said it right tonight.
Yeah, you did. We're halfway through, but we got it.
Only 4 weeks, and I finally got it. Between him and Penley, I mean, they're like you say, they're both pretty close in their yardage, but they're the two that they're going to have to make the plays. They're going to have their hands on the ball. So. Like I say, hopefully we'll see tonight, and hope everybody stays healthy and we have a good game.
Yeah, and defensively, the Knights have had big step-ups from the last few weeks from senior Gavin Lindemuth as well as Bryce Colson. Lindemuth leads the team with 2.5 sacks, while Bryce Colson has a team-high 30 tackles. We're going to squeeze in a quick commercial break and come back to the Casella pregame show with your Howard Hanna professional keys to the game. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
Here in Warren County, Seneca Generation delivers more than electricity. We provide clean, reliable power, and we're proud to call this community home. Our team is committed to giving back, supporting local programs, and helping create opportunities that make a difference for families, schools, and neighborhoods. Because powering homes means empowering lives. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyync.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
If you're ready to buy or sell your home, then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814-726-2000 for more information.
We think Ross Becker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local. We're knowledgeable. We have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here. You can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
Make 2025 the year you take the next step in your career with the Clinical Medical Assistant Program or Professional Development Seminars at the Warren Forest High Ed Council. Learn how to make college affordable at the Financial Aid Seminar or grow your personal skill set with Fall Country Brunch and Event Planning Made Easy classes. Go to high-ed.org or call 814-723-3222 to register. The Warren Forest High Ed Council, your access to lifelong learning.
And welcome back into Cochranton High School and high school football on the YDL Sports Network. Alan Siebert and Lou Vizzo here on the call tonight for a pair of 3-1 teams, the Eisenhower Knights taking on the 3-1 Cochranton Cardinals. Non-region contest. Eisenhower opened region play last week, or actually a second region game, with a dominant win, or a narrow win, tripping over my words, 14-13 over Northwestern. Today they jumped back out of region to take on a Cochranton team that started the season with 3 straight wins, but fell to Greenville last week. That leads us into our Howard Hanna Professional Keys to the Game. Howard Hanna Professionals can help you get the keys to a new home. Call 814-726-2000 or visit howardhannaprofessionals.com. And obviously for Cochranton coming in, they're going to have to shake off the taste of a week ago. This is a team that went 1-7 last year, turned things around quickly, won their first 3 games, but now trying to erase the taste of a lopsided defeat to Greenville from their mouth. And for Eisenhower, I guess you just kind of keep trying to do what you're doing. They've had to win in close games, but I think, Lou, one thing that we've noticed from the games that we've watched, perhaps if they do have an issue, it's where they get an opponent down and kind of let them off the mat sometimes. We saw it, against Reynolds, it went way the other way. They ended up losing that game in lopsided fashion, but also had some chances against Sagertown and last week to kind of put the game away and let teams hang around.
Yeah, they played last week against Northwestern. The comment I made was the ball game was played between the 30-yard lines. But neither team got into the red zone to, put points on the board. And fortunately, the Wilkins kid kicked the extra point to put them up, to pretty much seal the deal for them there. But they're just not, they've got to get into the red zone more often and collect many, the yards, and then, get the yards on the inside, get inside the 20 and, and make these drives pay off, run some clock and, put points on the board as long as they have the ball, the other team doesn't have the ball. So it's and not make mistakes. Like we've said that every week, stop drives that hurt drives that gives the other team a chance to keep their drive going. I hate to bring it up, but last night that roughing the kicker with the Dolphins, that was a killer.
Sore spot, but absolutely.
And I said to my son, I said, "This is a trap game." They don't, and it almost was
for sure.
So, but like I say, it's the penalties and just the momentum, and you got to come out quick, and you got to come out hard, and you just have to stay, vigilant in what you're doing and keep to your game plan, and whoever makes the least amount of mistakes is going to get the win, and we go from there.
Yeah, it really comes down to playing smart. As you said, I mean, really, you brought up Bryce Wilkins kicking that 35-yard extra point, but that was a microcosm of what you just said. The only reason he had to kick a 35-yard extra point is because of the lost composure at a big moment. Right. Personal foul after the touchdown backed him up 15 yards. Luckily for the Knights, Wilkins was right there for the kick and put it through, and that ended up being the difference for that third straight win. But you'd like to not even put yourself in that situation, make it a little easier on your best players. It's nice that they step up, but you don't always want them to have to necessarily and do more than they should be called on to do. So now we'll take a look here at the Rouse scoreboard, powered by Seneca Generation. Our scoreboard tonight is brought to you by Rouse. Rouse is caring for generations. Visit rouse.org to find out more. And our board is powered by Seneca Generation. Seneca Generation, powering your home, powering our community. Lou, what do we got going around D9 and D10 this Friday night?
District 9 tonight, we have Bucktail with Smithport. Claysburg Kimmel is at Kerwinsville. Central Clarion is at Brockway. Huntington's at Clearfield. Monotel is at Keystone. Otto Eldred's at Kane. Port Allegheny is at Red Bank Valley. Punxsutawney is at Carn City. St. Mary's is at DuBois. And Union AC Valley is at Ridgeway. That's kind of a light schedule. Maybe they have been they don't see any games from Thursday, but maybe tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow night. In District 10, Conyers at Northwestern. Corey's at McLean. Erie High's at Hickory. Fairview's at Oil City. Franklin's at Northeast. Grove City's at Fort LaBeouf. Iroquois at Cambridge Springs. Meadville's at McDowell. Mercer is at Greenville. Mercyhurst Prep's at Harbor Creek. Reynolds is at Lakeview. Seneca is at Girard. Slippery Rock's at Sharpsville. Titusville's at Warren. Union City's at Sagertown. And Wilmington is at Grand Valley over in Ohio.
All right, so another busy Friday night around District 9 and 10. We're about 10 or 11 minutes away from opening kickoff here at Cochranton High School, so we'll squeeze in a couple more ad breaks. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107. Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Discover radiant beauty with Healing Beauty by KJ. Our natural, cruelty-free skincare line harnesses the power of nature to nourish and rejuvenate your skin. From hydrating serums to soothing creams, find your perfect routine. Shop now at shophealingbeauty.com for exclusive offers and free shipping on orders over $50. Healing Beauty by KJ. Glow naturally. Shine beautifully.
Welcome back to Cochranton High School for tonight's football game between the 3-1 Eisenhower Knights and the 3-1 Cochranton Cardinals. A reminder that this is the Venango County view of the field. Your view of the field tonight is brought to you by Venango County. There is always something to see and do in Venango County. VenangoCountyPAs.gov. Shout out to our camera person tonight, Micaiah Siebert, will be back behind the controls. And as I said last night, if she does a poor job, blame the product, don't blame the factory. All right, so we're going to get back into the AGI Industries Storage Containers broadcast booth. AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental. So, Lou, we're getting closer and closer to the game time here. We're kind of running out of things to talk about. Got about 7 minutes, but I think the most thing that I'm most interested to see tonight is I've seen Cochranton in the years past, and they've been a pretty one-dimensional team running the ball and stuff, but they do have the passing threat this year with the brother combination of Walker and already forgot his other name, Noah Carroll. So hoping that we see a little more ball through the air tonight and hopefully an entertaining game, though the Knights have had their share of those. We've already had 2 close games this year. They got the narrow win over Sagertown, and then, of course, last week, the 1-point win over Northwestern. But Eisenhower would definitely like things not to be that close tonight. So we're going to squeeze in one more break. We got about 6 minutes until the opening kickoff. Cochranton is now out on the field, and
now
here in just a few minutes,
for your
we should be kicking off here from Cochranton High School. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Have a fender bender? We can mend her at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs. Because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Are you transporting steel or other unique products? Then you need to check out Oil Country Crates. Oil Country Crates supplies certified wood crates or pallets for shipping steel and other products. Oil Country Crates can ship crates throughout the United States and overseas as well, thanks to their ISPM 15 inspection stamp. Oil Country Crates is dedicated to providing prompt and reliable services to all of its customers while abiding to all shipping regulations. Find out more at oilcountrycrates.com. Oil Country Crates, your products, our protection.
Welcome back to Cochranton High School in Cochranton, Pennsylvania, getting ready for the 3-1 Eisenhower Knights against the 3-1 Cochranton Cardinals. Big high school football game here in Week 5 of the high school football season. Week 5 already, about halfway, and playoff positioning becoming more and more important now. Just a reminder that we are working without our normal audio board tonight. We had some, I don't know what happened. We broke something, and we're going to have it fixed by next week.
Hey, what do you got, a mouse?
We
got a mouse in your pocket?
Lou had nothing to do with it. I looked down. We had no power. We're going off our computer microphone, so hopefully you can hear us okay. We'll do our best to be loud and talk over the PA. But yeah, we are going with that. Also, when the camera moves to the left, we will be dealing with the glare of the sun for at least the first quarter. Apologize for that. I've tried to affect the weather before, and I just don't have the power, so we're going to have to stick with what we got.
And the home team on the scoreboard.
So Eisenhower
Cochranton
heading to midfield.
Cardinals.
Captains Grayson Linkerhoff. I believe Garrett Lindemuth back wearing number 9 tonight instead of 58 as he was a week ago. Number 15, Logan Penley, and number 2, Peyton Hammerbeck. Here captains for the Knights. For Cochranton, it's number 5, Walker Carroll. Number 60, Timothy Dieter. Number 7, Cole Schmidt. And number 55, Adrian Moore, who is not in uniform tonight for the Cardinals.
And contestant officials in a positive manner.
So going through doing the coin toss here to determine who's going to start with possession of the football in this game.
Eisenhower wanted to defer.
Eisenhower will defer.
and game administration with your cooperation to promote a safe.
Now we'll figure out which way we're going to be moving here
The
on the
officials for
field.
tonight's game are Joe Rochilla,
I was going to
Scott
say,
Clary,
they want to go this way, so the sun's in their face.
Yeah, you would think for sure. So Eisenhower will be moving right to left on your screen. Cochranton will be going left to right then, obviously, by process of elimination. The Knights defer.
Kick away from the board.
And kick away from the board. So Cochranton will receive the opening kickoff, and we'll see the Carroll brothers, Noah, the quarterback, freshman, and senior receiver Walker Carroll on this first drive. We're just about ready to get underway. This will be the Elwood National Forge first quarter. It's never too soon nor too late to set another goal or dream another dream. If now is the time for you, Elwood National Forge can help. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com. So as we said, we're just about ready to kick off. Eisenhower will get the defense on the field first. Defense that came up big at key times last week against Northwestern. And there's definitely some explosive talent on the side of the red and white side of the field with Cochranton. So Eisenhower's got a challenge ahead of them. Did get a shutout a year ago, and but it's a new team, a lot of young talent, as you mentioned. Not a lot of older kids, a lot of new young talent for Cochranton as the season gets underway here in week 5. All right, so the ball's on the 40-yard line, and
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Bryce
8.
Wilkins, the hero and our Icy Ink player of the game from a week ago, played soccer during the week, and now he's on the football field ready to kick off to start this week 5 contest between the Cardinals and the Knights. Let's see if he tries to kick it deep or if he goes short. It's short and squibbed, rolling around all the way down to the 30, touches a Cochranton player, and Walker Carroll had to get on it to save possession for the Cardinals. Fell on it around the 28-yard line, and that's where the Cardinals will get underway. So a little bit of a squirrely start there for the Cardinals, Lou. That ball just kept bouncing and bouncing around, and finally Carroll had to fall on it.
Well, it's still got them inside the 30, so it did.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they do have a long field to go yet, so.
Yeah, the fact that the ball wasn't caught by one of the up men went a long way there. So ready for their first play from scrimmage. Ball is at the 28-yard line. And it is Noah Carroll, the freshman quarterback, in the shotgun.
Motion.
Going to pitch to number 4, Garrett Irwin. And Irwin's there and hit hard by Caleb Jacobzak. Sends him flying into his bench area. It's a gain of about 3 on the play.
Irwin on the pitch out. Knocked out of bounds by number 5.
Kind of a neutral play for each team there to start this game. I think defensively you're happy to only give up a few, and offensively you're happy to not be behind the sticks.
Well, yeah, now it's, seconds. They got to put a stop here to get him to 3rd and long, and then see what happens from there. But these are all big. I mean, at the beginning of a game like this, they're all big plays.
Walker Carroll in motion. Brother gets. Now he's going to throw. He looks deep, and the ball is almost picked off by Hudson Haight. Haight had his hands on it and got his legs tangled with the intended receiver, J.J. Walker, and just inches away from an early turnover by the Knights defense. But I think you saw with that right there, the kid can throw. It's not your typical freshman situation, turn around and hand it off. He's got the ability to go downfield, and he figures to be in another passing situation here on 3rd and 7. Carroll again in the shotgun. Kicks it out, and it's wide of his intended target, Braden Williams. And it's going to be a quick 3 and out for the Cochranton offense. Nice defensive stand by the Knights to start this game.
He's a freshman?
Yeah, freshman. Yep.
Sophomore.
Nope. Yeah, Walker was the quarterback a year ago and moved to the receiving spot more now that his brothers made it to this level. So Carroll's also going to do the punting, Walker that is. It's a nice punt. Sends Jacob Zach back near the 30. Fields it, and he's got room to run. It's across the 35 and the 40. 45, still going.
Oof.
Tripped up actually just across the 45, so well into Cochranton territory. Around the 43-yard line. So good start for the Knights here. We've only played 30 seconds, but already a defensive 3 and out and a good kick return or punt return, putting them down into Cochranton territory.
Well, they're starting with a short field, so that's a good thing there. And we'll see. I think they got to go right at it right now.
Yeah, it feels like a good time to take a shot. You got the momentum on that opening defensive stand there, and now you got good field position. And let's see, we have a stoppage here pre-snap.
You got the stakes going the wrong way, boys.
They do. Yeah, that would have been a pretty easy first down to get. Just turn around and run the opposite way, but that's not how the game of football works. So now we've got the sticks going the right way, and the Knights will little more traditional 1st and 10 here. Jacob Zach's in the shotgun. Hudson Haight in motion. Jacob Zach's going to keep it. And he's got another nice gain of about 3 right up the middle. Nothing fancy.
Caleb Jacob Zach on the QB keeper.
You got to wonder just with the Knights, that's that kind of team that likes to grind it out. If this part of the field, if they're happy to take 3 or 4 yards at a time and just maybe wear them down and take some time off the clock and still end with a score here.
Cochranton's got some big kids up front.
Yeah, big size on the line there. Let's see. This is Penley's first carry of the game, and he's got another 3 yards. It's like a dust bowl down there playing in the.
We got a flag.
And we do have a flag on the play. Might be a procedure penalty here.
On the carry. Penalty flag.
Chop block. And that's going to go against Eisenhower. So there's the first penalty of the game, and it's a big one. Not sure who that penalty was on, but it's going to be a costly one for the Knights. Instead of a 3rd and short, it'll remain 2nd down, but they're going to be all the way back to midfield and now facing a 2nd down and 17. Exactly what you don't want to see if you're Coach Penley is an offensive coach here.
Yeah, that's what we talked about in pregame is penalties that stop drives or hinder drives. So now we're 1st and 5th or 2nd and 15, 16.
Jacobs has back to pass. Going to go long. And nobody there in the middle of the field. Hudson Haight had run to the left of toward the Cochranton sideline and appeared to be open, but pass was not near him, and it falls incomplete. And after starting at the 43 of Cochranton, now you're facing 3rd and 17 at midfield. Passing situation for the Knights. We'll see if Jacob Zach has a connection in him to continue this drive, or if the Knights will be forced to punt and play the field position game here early on. Jacob Zach's got everybody coming down on him, but he's got Peyton Hammerbeck. Almost had him. Just a half step behind. Falls incomplete. And the Knights, despite the great opening field position, are also 3 and out as the defenses stand tall on the first 2 drives of the game. So each team's had the ball, and we've only run 1 minute and 45 seconds off the clock. So incomplete passes and out of bounds plays. Jacob Zach's punt. Gonna let it fall, and nicely done. Gonna pin him inside the 20, I believe. Also took away any chance of a return. And they're gonna mark it out right at the 15-yard line. So another long field for Cochranton as they start their second drive of the game.
These guys' balls
First and 10, Cardinals, 15-yard line.
Yeah, now they're looking for a ball down on the sidelines. Been a rough start for the field crew so far between the chains and the ball boy, but still time for improvement. It's early. So Cochranton's second drive of the game starts at their own 15-yard line. Handoff on the play, and he's swallowed up immediately. Penley finished him off, and I believe that was number 8, Nolan Giesing.
Marker Schmidt.
Cash Moore was there as well for the night. So Schmidt's first carry of the night. May have lost a half yard, and it's second down and long for the Cochranton Cardinals. Second and 11 now. Ball at the 14-yard line for the Cochranton Cardinals. Eisenhower on defense here. 3 and out on their first stop, and a good start toward that on this one. It's going to be a reverse. It's going to go to number 15, C.J. Shorts, and he's got lots of room on the one on the far side. He's caught and tackled around the 30, but that's our first High Nesta Builder Supply first down of the game. And C.J. Shorts goes 16 yards. Gives Cochranton a little more room to work with.
Nobody stayed home on that. They all went with the initial run to the right, and they came back to the left, and there was nobody home back there around the backside.
Yeah, and nice move by the Cochranton coaching staff to probably saw from up here that Eisenhower defense was starting to overcommit and kind of did something to counter that. It worked well. First down of the game for either team. Cochranton's got a first down at the 30-yard line. Carroll passes to his older brother, Walker. Walker tries to get away. And he's finally gang tackled after a gain of about 3. So first completion of the night. This one's short.
Noah Carroll pass complete to Walker Carroll.
Eisenhower did a good job there of rallying to the ball and making the tackle. So the pass was complete, but there wasn't much chance for a gain after that.
No, I mean, that route was run a 3-yard route. I mean, that's all he was going to get out of it. He wasn't going to break it because there was everybody around him, and they had good coverage on him. So what route he ran is what he got.
Walker Carroll in motion. There's the handoff. Almost had him in the backfield. And I believe that's number 24, Braden Williams. His first official carry of the night. Had one earlier, but I believe it was called back by penalty. Gained about 2, and it's third down and 5.
Third down.
So let's see what the Cardinals draw up here. Their best play of the night was a misdirection play. And we'll see if they want to do anything to kind of get the defense going one way and work back the other as they face third down on this drive. $7:20 left in the Elwood National Forge first quarter. Noah Carroll in the shotgun, and we have a flag. There's been some movement on the offensive line. False start on Cochranton, and the 3rd and 5 they were facing now becomes a 3rd and 10.
Penalty on the Cardinals, losing back. Remains third down.
The backfield leaned before the snap, and that was it. At least we got to see it.
Yeah, they stopped it before the play.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it was good to see that a false start got stopped before the play.
Yeah, been several times the first few weeks we've been watching where the play has gone on, and we haven't been able to figure out why. And, of course, I am working alongside a former official, so I know you know your stuff. 3rd and 10 now for Cochranton. Ball at the 30-yard line. Carroll looks over the middle and throws it right to Jacob Zach. Caleb Jacob Zach with the interception at the Cardinal 44, and the Knights will take over. Jacob Zach's 2nd pick of the season, Carroll's 3rd offensively, and the Knights will have great field position right around where they started the last drive, and hopefully it'll go a little better for them this time, as last drive they ended up going backwards and ultimately punting.
Yeah, they're putting a lot on this little kid's shoulders.
Yeah, he was looking for somebody across. Yeah, Carroll definitely has had to grow up in a hurry at the quarterback spot as a freshman. Not a lot of freshmen throwing the ball as much as he is at this level at quarterback. Henley gets the handoff up the middle. Ends up with 4 yards. Nolan Giesing and Braden Williams of Cochranton scuffle after the play. And Giesing was kind of wondering why there wasn't a flag thrown, but nonetheless, Penley's first official carry of the night, had one earlier called back on the chop block. That gain goes for 4 yards, and it's 2nd and 6 at the 40 for the Knights. 6 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the opening quarter here. Jacob Zach's under center. He's got an I formation behind him. Giesing and Penley are the backs. And we have a pre-snap whistle here.
Now what?
I believe they got 12 guys out there.
2, 4, 6, 8. Huh?
Yeah, I don't see 12
2, 4,
guys.
6, 8,
3,
10, 11.
I see 11.
There's only
2,
11.
4. Yeah, there's only 11 guys on the field.
They're allowed to play. They're allowed to play with 11.
I'm a country mile away from Coach Jim Penley, and I can hear him screaming, there's 11. I think this flag is ultimately going to get picked up. At least it should. Nobody came off the field.
They didn't move anything. It's still 2nd down. Nothing happened other than the fact that.
And they are going to back him up.
How?
No idea. No idea what they saw there. There is 11 people on the field. And they still backed him up.
Did they call it an illegal substitution?
I was going to say, unless there was some kind of an illegal substitution, but very odd call there. And that Henley is still giving it to the head official, trying to figure out why that call stood. I have no problem with the initial flag, but it seemed to be cleared up, and now it's 2nd and 11 for the Knights at the 45. Jacob Zach gives it to Penley. Penley gets the yardage back. Bryce Colson's helmet ends up about 20 yards downfield. Gain of 5, or make it 6 for Penley.
Logan Penley on the carry.
And it's 3rd and 5, and the shame of that is that gain would have been enough for a first down without the 5-yard penalty, or at least made it 3rd and a lot shorter. So. One of their best linemen there, Bryce Colson, too, had to come out of the game as his helmet went flying off. So now you've got a 3rd and manageable, but you got one of your best linemen on the sidelines for the play. 3rd down and 6 for the Knights at the Cochranton 40. Might be 2-down territory here, though. They're a little closer than they were last time, and
well, if they get this, they got to get this down to. It was a bad snap.
Bad snap, yeah. Jacob Zach didn't have much of a chance. That play was kind of doomed from the start.
That had no chance of developing anywhere.
So Jacob Zach officially will get no gain. And let's see what Coach Penley wants to do. Knights still, despite having the ball twice inside Cochranton territory, still looking for their first down of the game, and they will punt here and play the field position game. Somewhat surprised on this just because of how well they've stopped them. But I guess, and there's another low snap. Jacob Zach does a good job to get it away. And it will go out of bounds. But yeah, definitely some snap issues there. Jacob Zach little gimpy there in the backfield. Hopefully he's all right, but he took a big hit on that third down play. And we're right back where we started with Cochranton, a first down and 10 at the 15-yard line. So frustrating start for the Knights. Defensively, it's probably gone well, but offensively, you take it over in Cochranton territory 2 times. Don't even have a first down to show for it. And then, of course, Coach Penley's blood pressure has got to be high after that illegal substitution or 12 men on the field call where it appeared they only had 11. So fresh start here, though. Cochranton's backed up at the 15, and Ike back on defense for the third time tonight. Hand off to number 24, Braden Williams. Big hole over the right side.
Braden Williams
Picked up 15 yards. And good thing that Jacob Zach got him to the ground. He didn't really try to wrap up. He just kind of shoved him down. And
that was just mano.
Yeah, and
on the block, and then they just kicked him out and had him drill a big hole, and he got through it for 15.
He said,
it's the best play they've had tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially without the misdirection. They're going to go right back to him. And it's a good gain of 5 yards. Ollie Boozer on the tackle, as well as Nolan Giesing, gain of 5. 3 minutes, 26 seconds remaining in the Elwood National Forge first quarter.
Second down.
Both offenses here trying to get something going, but it's been hard to come by in the first 9 minutes of this game. Cochranton at least has had a few first downs, but they've been behind in the field position game, trying to fix that here on their third drive. Carroll with the slant pattern, wide open across on the slant to number 14, J.J. Walker. That's freshman to freshman connection. It's good enough for 12 yards and a Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down.
A lot of cushion.
Absolutely, and you like to see that from the freshman, too. Threw an interception on his last pass. Didn't look rattled at all there. Had a lot of room on the slant pattern and found his classmate, J.J. Walker, for a first down.
I don't think he can throw the ball, but I'm thinking he's 15 yards in. I don't think he's going to do anything long.
And around here to Walker Carroll. Another big gain. Could be another first down. Maybe just short. Oh, we do have a flag on the play. Didn't realize until I started hearing the boos from the Cochranton side here. And we do have a hold on Cochranton. First break of the game for the Knights. That would have given the Cardinals a first down or close to it in their territory. And instead, it's going to back them up 10 and become 1st and 20 at their own 35. So it's a tie game, both teams in it, but I can't imagine either coach is very happy with the way this game has started. Some penalties have ruined some opportunities, and of course Eisenhower not going anywhere, stuck in the mud on offense.
Yeah, there's no flow on either team.
Carroll's going to throw. He's going to go deep. And almost caught.
Should've.
Nice throw from Carroll. Put it right in the area of Walker. Walker had a good chance to get it.
It should have been caught.
Luckily for the Knights, it fell to the turf, and it'll be 2nd down and 20. But Carroll shows you right there what you don't see a lot as a freshman with a freshman quarterback back there. It's an accurate pass, pretty far downfield, talking 30 yards.
He threw that ball better than the first deep one he threw.
Absolutely.
It was like, it was kind of end. It looked almost like a punt, but this one looked a lot better.
2nd down and 20. Carroll will get a chance to throw again. Throws it over the middle. And Jacob Zach did a good job there on who was the intended receiver.
7.
Number 7.
I think.
Cole Schmidt, if that is the case.
Intended for Garrett Irwin.
And rather, it's Garrett Irwin. Number 4. Jacob Zach did a good job there. He could have, if he would have squared up on the hit, I think he could have drew a flag, but he really just kind of grazed him instead.
I think he hurt footsteps.
Yeah.
That's tough coming across the middle.
Especially
when the ball's led that much.
A lot of confusion on the Eisenhower defense here. It's 3rd and 20. They're going to go screen, and it's off the hand of Braden Williams.
They had that. They had a nice rush, and the backers were there, so I don't think that had no chance.
So it'll be 4th down again, and we've had 5 drives here with 2 minutes left in the opening quarter, and not a lot of offensive flow. And the Knights are going to have to work if they want to start in the Cochranton side of the field again, as the Carroll will punt from the 25-yard line. End over end.
Oh, my God.
Takes a great bounce, goes out down around the 20. So Eisenhower will have their worst starting field position of the first quarter. But let's see, maybe that's what they need here is they've had good field position the first 2 times and nothing to show for it. We'll take a 30-second break and be back with more. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Back here at Eisenhower High School, or Cochranton High School, 1st down play, and Logan Penley gets his 3rd carry of the night. Decent gain, almost 8 yards, so best 1st down play they've had, actually the longest play they've had all night.
That's a good 1st down play. 8 yards, 2nd manageable,
And
very manageable. 1st down here. You got to get a little drive going, even if it's, how much would it? You got a minute and a half left.
got to avoid the penalties here both times tonight.
Yeah,
both drives. They've had 2nd and manageable and immediately gone backwards, one on a chop block and one on 12 men on the field. So Jacob Zach keeps it, races for the corner. He's got a 1st down. Nice stiff arm. Shoves Parker Schmidt to the ground and goes out of bounds around the Eisenhower 43. Gain of 15 yards and a first-time Nesta Builder Supply 1st down of the night for the Eisenhower. Nice stiff arm by the senior quarterback. Put Schmidt on his back and got an extra 10 yards because of it.
Well,
Clock stopped now, 58 seconds remaining in the Elwood National Forge first quarter.
That was 165 against 125.
Yeah. And it looked every bit of it.
Yeah, with a full head of steam coming downhill.
Yeah, Jacob Zach does a good job. He runs to the open space and puts that big body to use when he gets there. 1st and 10 Eisenhower. Jacob Zach this time going to hand to the up man, Giesing. And Giesing's got a gain of 3. Fans unhappy with that. Grayson Linkerhoff and a Cochranton opponent. Cochranton player went down, but it looked like he had a hold of Grayson's face mask on the way down, so probably a good no call. 2nd down and 7, ball at their own 47-yard line, potentially the final play of the first quarter. Jacob Zach, pitch to Penley. Penley gets across midfield, has a 1st down and more. Nice job by Logan Penley into Cochranton territory all the way down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 18. And it'll be the Knights in good field position when the second quarter gets underway, as I assume with 10 seconds left. And they're going to wind the clock, and that is going to end the Elwood National Forge first quarter. So not a lot of offense to speak of so far. It's Cochranton 0, Eisenhower 0. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Back here at Cochranton High School, Eisenhower football on the YDL Sports Network. Heading into the second quarter.
That can't be right.
They have 1st and 5. The chains appear to be messed up again. We were just talking about that during the break. It's been there they go. Now they're going to move them down. Now they move them down to the 35 and a 1st and 10. This is the Verischetti Holdings second quarter. Companies within the Verischetti Holdings Group include Phoenix Sintered Metals, Superior Energy Resources, Allegheny Electric Service, and Verischetti & Son, Inc. Find out more at VerischettiHoldings.com. Jacob Zach keeps the ball, tries another stiff arm on Schmidt, and gets a good gain. Jacob Zach taking advantage of the smaller defensive player there and picking up extra yards. Nice gain of about 7 on first down. So by far the best offensive drive of the night for the night so far. Update my quarter here on the score. I've had to touch the scoreboard so little I almost forgot what was going on. But we are in the second quarter now. 11:20 until halftime here at homecoming night at Cochranton High School. 2nd and 2 from the 27. Jacob Zach hands to Penley. Got a hand on him in the backfield, but he kept going. 5-yard gain and a first down for the Ike senior running back. Definitely more positives on this drive for the Knights than they had in those 2 completed drives in the opening quarter where they were really stuck in the mud offensively.
Yeah, they get another first down, so now they're on the 22. So
and
this has been a significantly different offensive set that with the yardage gained on this drive.
You got to be thinking at least getting into field goal range. Saw what Wilkins can do with his legs last week. But they want more than that. Giesing with a nice carry. Right around the 17-yard line. A gain of 5 for Giesing. So pretty apparent what the Knights' game plan is. 13 offensive plays in this game and 11 of them on the ground. And the only 2 pass plays really came when you really had to pass. 2nd and 3rd and 20. So after the chop blocks. So
when they're getting right now. They're getting 4, 5, 6 yards.
Yeah, by my look, they've had 3 yards or more on 10 of 11 carries, and we'll take that all day. So no reason to go away from it right now. And as I say that, Jacob Zach's going to pass. Looks to the end zone. He's got Hudson Hayton. The ball went right through his hands. It was a touchdown opportunity for Haight. Unfortunately, he couldn't pull it in. Ball will fall to the turf, and it'll stay 3rd and 5. And all I can think about with that call is that maybe you got 2 plays here, and you're getting 3 yards of crack. Maybe back to the run here on 3rd and 5. Let's see what they draw up. Now, that play did not work, but it wasn't for lack of execution other than the catch. It was open, and it was there, but unfortunately it
didn't work.
Ends up 3rd and 5. Jacob Zach has it, keeps it,
Touchdown.
Runs around. He's got the corner, and he is pushed out.
First down. Now they're inside the 10.
We'll do our best to get the video down there. That is an area of the field with the windows where we're at in the press box that are very hard to get to. But we'll do our best. Micaiah's on it. He hasn't dropped the camera out the window yet this year, so we've got that streak going for us.
Well, now they're 1st and 5.
1st and goal at the 5 after the 12-yard run by Jacob Zach. Jacobzak had to pitch it quick to Penley. Penley gets outside, and he's got a touchdown. Eisenhower touchdown. Logan Penley, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And with 9:45 remaining in the opening half, we have our first score of the night. And it's the Eisenhower senior Logan Penley getting the job done, scoring for Eisenhower. And that will bring out Bryce Wilkins, hero of last week's game. Much shorter extra point attempt here than he had to hit against Northwestern last week. Kick is on the way. Kick is good. Wilkins right down the center. So with 9:45 remaining in the Verischetti Holdings second quarter, Eisenhower has a 7-0 lead on Cochranton. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
We think Rossbacher Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local. We're knowledgeable. We have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here. You can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
Back here at Cochranton High School, Eisenhower football on the YDL Sports Network. Knights up 7-0 after a 5-yard touchdown run from Logan Penley. This is your Venango County view of the field. Your view of the field tonight is brought to you by Venango County. There's always something to see and do in Venango County. VenangoCountyPAs.gov. Shout out to Micaiah Siebert, our camera person again here tonight, as Bryce Wilkins tees it up and gets ready to kick to Cochranton. This one, much like the first one of the night, on the ground. And yeah, he had to get down there quick. He had, I don't know, is that Joe Gelati? Yeah, that's Peyton Hammerbeck, number 2. Was coming toward the ball quickly. I was thinking of that. I'm not even sure if Gelati is in uniform tonight. I know he had an injury toward the end of the game last week, and I just realized we hadn't called his name.
Yeah, I was going to ask before, and I forgot.
I'm looking for. I do see number 4 over there in uniform. That's Joe Gelati. So hasn't played much, but he is in. Cochranton will take over at the 35-yard line. 4th drive of the night. Had a couple first downs, but not much more against this Eisenhower defense. Noah Carroll hands off and nowhere to run for the back. Gang tackling number 32, Parker Schmidt.
What's Gelati's number 4?
Gelati number 4.
Oh.
Yep. Parker Schmidt goes nowhere on the carry. Actually lost 2. So another 2nd and long, something that Cochranton's been facing all too often tonight.
See, this is where the youth on Cochranton showing up, because they don't have the experience. These younger kids are going against juniors and seniors, and it's you can tell.
Carroll's going to pass, and he finds his target. Middle of the field, though. It's a pretty short gain. It's going to be about 6 yards. Is that Walker Carroll on the catch? Couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Nope, number 14. So Walker, not Walker Carroll, Walker with the catch. Gain of 6. So far for Nolan Carroll, the freshman, as we said, 3 of 9, 21 yards, and a pick. So, as you said, it's a big step up. It's an impressive thing to be a quarterback as a freshman at any level, but it's not easy.
That's a rare breed.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is.
3rd down and 6. Carroll's going to throw again, and he's got his receiver, Walker. And again, number 7, Ben Lindbergh, went for the hit instead of the wrap-up, and it cost him a few extra yards as the first down for the Cardinals.
they got to cut their cushion down a little bit with the defensive backs. They got to come up and play them a little bit tighter, and then the guys in the back, the safeties are going to try and jump a route because they're just doing the little slants.
Exactly.
So and they're only sending a couple people out, so it's not like you've got to, you're 3-on-3 over here, man to man. So they got to try and jump a route and take a chance.
So receivers all over the field, and instead Cochranton hands the ball right up the middle, but they are into Eisenhower territory now, down to the 47. That was Braden Williams on the carry.
Down by Oliver Leader. Second down.
7 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the Veriskety Holdings second quarter. Knights on top 7-0, looking to make it 4 wins in a row this week and keep their momentum going before they jump back into region play next Friday night at Union City. Second down and 6. Ball at the Eisenhower 46. Noah Carroll again in the shotgun. Hands off, and that's a big hole. Gets about 4 yards before Penley brings him down. Call it 5. Explosive run there by number 32, Parker Schmidt.
Marcus Smith on the carry.
His best run of the night, and it's third down and a yard. Cochranton's best offensive drive of the night.
They have spurts. They've shown some things, but it's not consistently. So you got to
this has been by far the most consistent drive they've had, and it's going to have to continue if they want to get closer to scoring here. There's the handoff. It's a first down. Nice running by Parker Schmidt. He gets 6 yards. And a Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down.
Parker Schmidt on the carry.
So now you're getting down to the part of the field where if you're the defense, you're going to have to stop them probably 4 times, getting close to that 4-down territory part of the field. So 6 minutes and 20 seconds till halftime. Clock not an enemy yet for Cochranton. They did receive the opening kickoff. Knights will get the ball to start the second half, but we're a ways from that yet. And right now the Cardinals are trying to tie this game. Didn't score in the game against the Knights a year ago. It was 27-0. So working on 6 quarters without a point against the Knights, trying to change that here. Outside pass to number 4, Garrett Irwin. And Irwin's got another first down. Out of bounds at the 25, a gain of 11.
Garrett Irwin, good for another Cardinals first down.
So Cochranton threatening now. Ball down to the 24-yard line, or 25 rather. 1st and 10.
Somebody's got to step up here on defense.
Yeah, defense looking for a negative play. It's one thing on this drive especially that they haven't had that they did on the previous drives is a negative play to put them behind the sticks. And Eisenhower's running out of time to get one. The ball's down to the 25-yard line. It is 1st down and 10. Carroll in the shotgun. Hands it to Walker Carroll on the end around. And Carroll did a good job. Didn't have a lot of room, but he made the best out of it. And gets 10 yards and another Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down. That was one thing I was going to mention. Something they haven't done much in this first half is get the ball in Walker Carroll's hands. His first carry of the night goes for 10 yards, has 1 catch.
That's a heck of a run when you run misdirection to the short side of the field.
Yeah, like I said, he didn't have a lot of room, but he made a lot out of a little. And now the Cardinals are in the red zone for the first time tonight. 5:45 until halftime. Noah Carroll keeps the ball, goes up the middle, gets inside the 10 before he's hit a gain of 8.
Noah Carroll on the keeper. Second down.
Call it 7. 2nd down and 3 now, all the way down to the 8-yard line.
I was going to say, you better move the ball in. They're spotting it outside the ticks. Yeah, this is a good drive for Cochranton. This could be a big lift for them if they can put the ball in the end zone.
We talked about it, Lou, in the pregame. Eisenhower got the touchdown, got the lead, and now you're running the risk of letting Cochranton right back in it, not holding the pedal down. Nice defensive play there, though. That was Nolan Giesing getting in the backfield and stopping Garrett Irwin on the end around. No gain on the play.
Garrett Irwin on the carry. Brought down by number 8, Nolan Giesing.
Third down and call it
Third down.
4 here. Cochranton needs to get to the 5-yard line to score. They're at the 8.5 right now. But definitely in 4-down territory here. 4:30 left until halftime.
Yeah, they have 2 plays tonight, 4 yards.
Yeah, and Eisenhower's going to need another 0 or negative play. This one's going to be a pass play. Thrown and intercepted.
There you go.
Intercepted by, who is that, Nolan Giesing? Number 8, Nolan Giesing with the second interception of the night. And boy, you just said it, Lou. They needed a stop. They needed someone defensively to step up. And Giesing's going to do just that on that play. Big interception. And
look.
4 minutes and 14 seconds remaining, and Eisenhower will be backed up. But right now, they'll take it compared to what was looking like could happen. As Cochranton had moved within 8 yards of tying the game.
Now we got to run clock.
Yeah, ball at the 7-yard line, 3 timeouts for each team. Henley's got the pitch. Like he had a hand on a face mask there, but I do not see a flag. Not to pick on the officials, Lou, but I always wonder how I can see it up here and it's missed down.
I thought he got him like more of a horse collar, face mask, but I mean he did kind of go backwards, but
so about 5 yards on the.
They're there and we're not.
Yeah, that's right. They'll do their job. We'll do ours. 3:38 left in the Beresketti Holding second quarter. 2nd and 5 for the Knights, backed up at their own 12. Jacob Zach's going to keep it. Fights off a tackle, tries to get back inside and does. And I thought he stepped out, but they're going to say he didn't. And now they blow it dead. Now they blow it dead. I thought from here. I thought from here he was out by a good yard. Good on Jacob Zach to keep running. Because the whistle didn't blow.
Hear a whistle.
And the referee or side judge here finally did blow it dead all the way back at the Eisenhower 25. But
first down.
Still a first down. And,
this game is,
it's definitely.
He didn't. Yeah, he's not going to stop running. I don't blame him. I didn't hear. I mean, there was no whistle.
No, he was all the way at the Cochranton 35-yard line heading for pay dirt before the whistle blew. As I said, just from my vantage point, again, not my job, but he did appear to be clearly out of bounds about where they marked the ball. So the call ultimately is right, but frustrating all around that it got to go that far. Jacob Zach ran 80 yards for no reason, and it also shifts momentum here. Penley's got the carry now. Gets 5 yards right up the middle. So interesting to see what Coach Penley wants to do here. Still 3 minutes and 3 timeouts, but still a long way to go. 3 minutes until halftime. I think it's one of those drives where you'd like to break something and maybe get a scoring opportunity. But worst case, if you take the 7-0 lead into the half.
Yeah. You can put together a good. You can put together a good drive, and if you get down in the scoring position, then use your timeouts. But for right now, if they're not going to stop it, I don't see why Coach would.
Pitch outside to Penley. Penley's got it. Man, did he get hit? The ball's on the ground, and Cochranton has the turnover back.
Wow, that was
huge hit.
That was a hit.
Gain of 1 for Penley before the fumble, but
fumble recovery by your Cardinals.
Yeah, I didn't see who made the hit, but that was a hellacious hit by the Cochranton defender. Knocked the ball loose, and good on the Cardinals to get on it. And now, still 2 minutes and 35 seconds left until halftime, and now a short field for the Cardinals. So it goes back to what I was just saying, Lou. It's one of those things you want to try to score, but I also think that Eisenhower would have been fine with the 7-0 halftime score. And they still can have that, but now they're going to have to do a little more work defensively.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If your drive continues and you get down there, you have to start using your timeouts. But I wouldn't stop it up here. And they're
-2 yards there for number 32. Grayson Linkerhoff making a strong play for the Knights defense.
It's going to get.
And Ross Becker Insurance timeout called by Cochranton. Ross Becker Insurance Group, with locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca, strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. TeamRossBecker.com. That's Ross Becker. We'll take a 30-second timeout and be back with more high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
Back here at Cochranton High School and high school football on the YDL Sports Network. 7-0 Eisenhower, 2 minutes and 21 seconds until the break. And we just had Eisenhower stop a Cochranton drive with an interception, but then a big hit caused the penalty or fumble rather by Logan Penley. And now Cochranton's got the ball at the Knights 32, 2nd and 11. Cardinals just took their first time out of the game. Reverse here to J.J. Walker. And he's got some room on the side, but nice pursuit by the Knights defense. We'll put him down after a gain of about 2. It's the 7th different player to carry the ball in this first half for Cochranton. So definitely spreading the ball around. Garrett Irwin, Parker Schmidt, C.J. Shorts, Braden Williams, Walker and Nolan Carroll, and now J.J. Walker have all logged a carry here in the opening half. But long way running, just a yard on the gain, though, and now it's 3rd down and 10 at the Knights 31-yard line.
You kind of hope he could have made that play and kept them in bounds.
Yeah,
kept the clock running.
Pass outside, almost intercepted by Hudson Haight. And Haight, good on him for being where he's needed to be tonight, but he's had a couple opportunities, one for a touchdown, and honestly, that might have been a pick 6 right there, and he got that one. So 4th down and 10. Knights will take the 4th down, but a missed opportunity there.
Nobody would have caught him.
No, he had a running start, and but nonetheless, 4th down and 10. Still 2 minutes remaining. All 3 timeouts, and if you're going to get the ball, you're actually going to get it about where you were at the fumble, so it's still not out of possibility to do something, but got to get a stop here first. Carroll hit from behind, ball's loose. Picked up by the Knights. And not on Nolan Giesing with the fumble recovery now. So big defensive first half for Nolan Giesing. He's got a fumble recovery and an interception. Didn't see who made the initial hit here. I missed the nationally broadcast games where you always get a replay. I got no replay. I'm not sure who made the sack, and I hate to not mention them, but whoever did a great job there. And not only do the Knights get the stop, they get the ball up at the 45, and now you're thinking maybe you can do something with it here. Still 1:55 and 3 timeouts. And for Cochranton, if you can somehow get to the half down 7-0, you got to feel pretty okay about it, considering that's 3 first-half turnovers for the Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 45 now. Jacob Zach's in the shotgun. He's thinking throw, and he does throw, and it's complete to Penley. Penley's got a first down, which will stop the clock. Gain of 12 and a tie nest of Builder Supply. First down for the Knights.
See, I don't understand the logic with Cochranton on 4th down. If they throw a pass and incomplete, they're going to get the ball up here.
Yeah.
If they punt it and get the ball, and it goes into the end zone, they're going to get it on the 20.
Yeah.
So it's
Play the
real,
field position
play
game,
the field position
especially
game
with this
with
amount
only,
of time left.
with 2 minutes left or whatever, how much, but then you run the risk and you fumble it, and here's where you are. You're in their territory already.
Still 1 minute and 20 seconds, clock running. Jacob Zach's going to pass again. Throws. This one's caught. Complete touchdown, Ollie Boozer. The junior on the slant pattern takes it 42 yards for the score, and Eisenhower has a 13-0 lead with 1 minute and 13 seconds remaining in the opening half. Boozer took the slant pattern wide open and then just outran everybody to the end zone, 42 yards, and the Knights have a 13-0 lead with 1:13 remaining in the second quarter. Bryce Wilkins' extra point is no good. Thought it went down the center. I have horrible angles for these kicks, but that's a me problem. We'll worry about that later. So the extra point, no good. 1:13 remaining in the second quarter. It's Eisenhower 13, Cochranton nothing. We'll be back in 30 seconds with high school football on the YDL Sports Network. Back here at Cochranton High School, the Eisenhower Knights have just extended their lead to 13 points. A 42-yard touchdown pass from Caleb Jacobzak to Ollie Boozer for the score. The Wilkins extra point was no good, but the Knights, who not too long ago, kind of reminds me of the Reynolds game, except we're on the other side of it this time, Lou. Cochranton looked to be heading to the end to tie the score with about 3 minutes left in the half. They throw the interception. A lot happened between then and the touchdown, but ultimately a tie game has turned into a 2-touchdown game, and Eisenhower has all the momentum right now.
Yes, they do. Yeah, somebody had to step up again, and they did, fortunately. And so, and they're going to, and Eisenhower get them. There's a nice, see, pick it every time like that.
Going to say Bryce Wilkins angry after missing the extra point. And now we got room here. And we got trouble. Wilkins couldn't get him. And number 7's going to go all the way for the touchdown. Cole Schmidt with the kick return. And just like that, Cochranton's back in it. And there's a flag all the way back at the 30-yard line.
Well,
I don't know if the flag fell out because I don't see any ref going after it. Let's see what happened. There is a flag down at the 30-yard line.
There couldn't have been. The ball was way over there.
I was going to say, I'm not sure what. I think the judge is just telling him that the flag fell out. Well, let's see what the call is here. And it is a personal foul on Cochranton. And that touchdown will come off the board. What a huge play. Huge momentum-changing play. Cochranton sidelines and stands irate. And Lou, like you said, that flag was on the opposite side of the field from
I was watching the ball.
I was watching the ball, and I'm not sure what happened there. It must have. Let's see.
He said a personal foul.
He didn't say what it was. Don't know if it was an illegal blindside. I don't know how it would be with where the ball was. So
I have no idea.
Yeah, and I can even hear it from the Cochranton stand saying the ball was on that side of the field. And again, we're obviously covering the game for Eisenhower, so we have a little skin in the game. But there's been some calls against both teams, and that one is huge. That took 6 points off the board for Cochranton. Garrett Irwin, or rather Cole Schmidt, had the 80-yard, or rather 90-yard kick return, and instead, and now they're going to break it down the sidelines anyway. Giesing made the hit all the way down at the 48-yard line, but that's a 33-yard gain. What a chaotic end to this first half. Still 48 seconds left and the ball up near midfield. A Tie Nesta Builder Supply first down for the Cardinals on their biggest play of the game. It's happening quick here, Lou. We had a pretty slow first part of the game, and now since the interception by Giesing about 4 drives ago, it's been constant big plays here. Bryce Colson was coming at Noah Carroll there, and Carroll had to get rid of the ball quickly and dished off incomplete. So it will be 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals right at midfield. So the Cardinals had the kick return called back, then had a big 33-yard pass play to Parker Schmidt, and now need another big play. There's the throw up in the air, almost intercepted by Hudson Haight again, and Haight is... Oh, I got to feel for the kid. I know Hudson well, and he usually has really good hands. It's just not been his night catching the ball. At least 2 of them have been on defense, so he's still getting the pass knocked down, but knocks it down, and instead of the turnover, they still get 3rd and 10 at midfield, but gives Cochranton another chance here. Third down and 10, 40 seconds left in the first half. Noah Carroll rolls to his right, looks for a receiver down the field, and then in and out of the hands of the freshman, J.J. Walker. And now you probably have to think punt here. 34 seconds left. Eisenhower, give them the ball at midfield. They'll have a chance to make something happen. So there has been several times in this game where Cochranton's appeared to have gotten back in it, and either by penalties or just errors. And it looks like they're going to go for it, which, again, Lou, surprises me from midfield. If you give them the ball here, Jacob Zach's got a cannon, and the Knights have 3 timeouts. So if you don't convert here, you are giving the Knights an offensive chance. 4th and 10 from the 50.
And I hope if they throw it deep, I hope he doesn't catch it.
And instead it's a sack, and with 28 seconds until halftime, the Knights will take over on their side of the field. Gavin Lindemuth with the sack. 3.5 on the year for him now. And again,
get a ball.
That's what you struggle with right there, is the decision to go for it ends up giving the Knights the ball on the Cochranton side of the field at the 49-yard line. So again, now another.
You're putting your defense into the last couple some bad situations to where they're
for sure. We saw what happened. It wasn't too far behind or too far ahead of this part of the field where the last touchdown came from on the slant pattern.
And again with the ball now, you got 3 timeouts left. If they can punch another one in, we get the opening kickoff.
Yeah, you could be down 4 scores.
We could be in the mercy roll.
Throws it downfield, intended for Boozer. That one incomplete. But that's the type of play Eisenhower's fine with right now.
Well, that stops the clock, too.
Either you catch it and you're 20 yards downfield for a timeout, or it falls incomplete and you really only lose to 5 seconds. So just imagine here, if Eisenhower can put it in, it would be the second time in this last 5 minutes of game time where Cochranton appeared to have either gotten closer, in one case tie, and another one get it within 1 score, could find themselves down 3 scores at halftime.
Yeah,
it's how quickly a game can turn. And I will say, having watched most of Eisenhower's games this year, I'm glad to be on this side of it for once. But Low snap. Jacob Zach keeps it. Nowhere for him to go. And he's going to lose a yard. And Eisenhower will take a timeout. It's a Ross Becker Insurance timeout. Ross Becker Insurance Group, with locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca, strive to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. TeamRossBecker.com. That's Ross Becker. All right. We've got 14.8 seconds remaining in the first half. Eisenhower has a third and just over 10 right at midfield after the 1 yard loss. And we'll see if they have any magic left. Already scored 2 touchdowns in this Verischetti Holding second quarter. A 5-yard run by Logan Penley. And a 42-yard touchdown pass from Caleb Jacobzak to Ollie Boozer. And then the Knights defense also has forced 3 turnovers, another one on downs. And Nolan Giesing's come through big with an interception and a fumble recovery for the Knights in the opening 24 minutes. So 3rd down and 10. Eisenhower hoping for a last-second play just to get another chance here. Jacob Zach throws just out of reach of Lindemuth. Now 11 seconds left, and it's 4th down, and could be a situation where they're just going to go for it as well, as Cochranton wouldn't have much time, and now Jacob Zach looks like he might be backing up the punt as the special teams unit comes on.
Yeah, I'd be punting here. Don't make the...
So Penley is going to kick, or Jacob Zach rather is going to kick, and it's probably don't want to give him a chance for a return. We saw what they did on the kick return. Almost blocked. Straight up in the air.
That'll roll.
It'll take a Cochranton bounce and may run out the clock. 0.2 seconds left on the first half clock.
That shouldn't happen.
And the ball down around the 15-yard line, if my depth perception is... And nope, they are going to say it's halftime. Yep, so they will let those last 2 tenths run off. And we have reached halftime here with your score, Eisenhower 13, Cochranton nothing. When we return after this quick break, we'll have the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
Discover radiant beauty with Healing Beauty by KJ. Our natural, cruelty-free skincare line harnesses the power of nature to nourish and rejuvenate your skin. From hydrating serums to soothing creams, find your perfect routine. Shop now at shophealingbeauty.com for exclusive offers and free shipping on orders over $50. Healing Beauty by KJ. Glow naturally. Shine beautifully.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Here in Warren County, Seneca Generation delivers more than electricity. We provide clean, reliable power, and we're proud to call this community home. Our team is committed to giving back, supporting local programs, and helping create opportunities that make a difference for families, schools, and neighborhoods. Because powering homes means empowering lives. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
Back here at Cochranton High School for tonight's game between the Eisenhower Knights and the Cochranton Cardinals. Alan Siebert and Lou Visit with you. 13-0 Eisenhower at the break. This is the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Come check out the new indoor-outdoor wood frame event center. The Allegheny Grill was recently voted the #1 waterfront restaurant in Pennsylvania. Find out why at AlleghenyGrill.com. These are your Warren Forest High Ed Council halftime stats. The Warren Forest High Ed Council has been serving Warren and Forest counties for more than 40 years. Visit highed.com. So at the half for the visiting Eisenhower Knights, quarterback Caleb Jacobzak, 2 of 7 through the air for 54 yards with a touchdown. On the ground, Jacobzak has rushed 7 times for 48 yards. Logan Penley leads the ground game with 9 carries for 56 yards and the first score of the game. Nolan Giesing as well has a couple carries for 8 yards. Receiving-wise, Logan Penley has a 12-yard catch, and Ali Boozer, the big one, a 42-yard touchdown pass, or reception rather, late in the opening half to put us where we stand at 13-0. For Cochranton, really the turnovers and some ill-timed penalties have been their biggest thing they've got going for them. Freshman Nolan Carroll entered the game over 50% for the season, just 6 of 17 in the first half for 75 yards with a pair of interceptions as well as a fumble on a sack. The running game hasn't had much going for it either. Braden Williams, 4 carries for 25 yards, leads the way for the Cardinals. J.J. Walker, the freshman, has 3 grabs for 27 yards. And Parker Schmidt caught a 33-yard pass late in the first half for the biggest play that the Cardinals have had offensively tonight. Those are your Warren Forest High Ed halftime stats. Take a look real quick at the Generational Wealth Management Scoreboard, world-class investment services, and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. Find out more at gwn.nm.com. All right, Lou, where we stand with some of these D9 and D10 games surrounding the area tonight?
The first score we see, Brookville is leading Bradford 49-27. Smithport over Bucktail 32-6 in the second quarter. Claysburg, Kimmel, and Kerwinsville are 0-0 in the first quarter. Central Clarion and Brockway 0-0 in the first quarter. Clearfield leads Huntington 13-7 in the second quarter. Montown and Keystone have yet to score in the first quarter. Kane leads Otto Elder in the second quarter 35-0. Port Allegheny over Red Bank 12-6 in the second quarter. Punxsutawney, Karn City, no score in the first. St. Mary's, DuBois, no score in the first. Union, AC Valley, Ridgeway, no score in the first. Down into District 10, we have Conneaut and Northwestern with no score. Corey, General McLean, no score. Our game here is Eisenhower 13, Cochranton nothing. Erie and Hickory have no score reported yet. Fairview and Oil City have no score reported yet. Franklin and Northeast, no scores yet. These are early, I guess, into the first quarter. These haven't been updated yet. Grove City leaves Fort LaBeouf 7-0 in the second quarter. McDowell leads Meadville 21-20 in the second quarter. Greenville leads Mercer 22-0 in the first quarter. Mercyhurst Prep and Harbor Creek, no score. Reynolds leads Lakeville 22-6. Seneca Girard, Slippy Rock Sharpsville, no score. Titusville leads Warren 7-0 in the second quarter. Union City and Sagertown are no score. And Wilmington leads Grand Valley of Ohio 14-0.
All right, that's a look around the area. District 9 and D10 scores tonight on the Generational Wealth Management scoreboard. We'll take a quick break here and return with the first half scoring summary and some second half adjustments to look for. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
If you're ready to buy or sell your home, then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814-726-2000 for more information. Make 2025 the year you take the next step in your career with the Clinical Medical Assistant Program or Professional Development Seminars at the Warren Forest High Ed Council. Learn how to make college affordable at the Financial Aid Seminar or grow your personal skill set with Fall Country Brunch and Event Planning Made Easy classes. Go to high-ed.org or call 814-723-3222 to register. The Warren Forest High Ed Council, your access to lifelong learning.
Back here at Cochranton High School with high school football on the YDL Sports Network and the Allegheny Grill Foxburg halftime show. Take a look now at your Hunter Station Golf Club scoring summary. Score a great round of golf at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tionesta, hunterstation.com. Scoring summary pretty easy in the opening quarter. Both offenses stuck in the mud, no scoring on the board. First score of the game came with 9:45 remaining in the second quarter when senior Logan Penley scored from 5 yards out. Bryce Wilkins nailed the extra point to give the Knights a 7-0 lead. And then after a series of turnovers, Eisenhower got a 42-yard touchdown pass from Caleb Jacobzak to Ollie Boozer. The PAT failed, but it's still 13-0 Knights at the half, and that's where we stand. Cochranton did have a kick return for an apparent touchdown called back via penalty, and that is probably the biggest reason right now that it's not a closer game. Cochranton 3 turnovers in that first half, as well as some ill-timed penalties. And that leads us to the Rehab Center's second half adjustments. With 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning, the Rehab Center always makes the right adjustments. The Rehab Center, chiropractors caring for health. TheRehabCenters.com. So, Lou, obviously, with what I just said, that's going to be the biggest adjustment for Cochranton. Their offense did not look good. None of them did in the first quarter. No. And in the second quarter, came to life a little bit. Had some explosive plays, but ultimately it's the turnovers and the penalties that are the biggest difference in this game right now.
Yeah, neither team can afford a first quarter in the third quarter. And, I'll go to my grave saying the next 4 minutes of the third quarter are very important in the second half. And with Eisenhower getting the kickoff, and they moved the ball well the last, like I say, Cochranton has put themselves in some bad positions by just some of the play calling and decisions that they made by not punting on there and giving Eisenhower the ball, came back and score, an interception, a turnover, come back and score. So it's, they've got to play, you got to be a little smarter. And, but there again, the penalties have hurt, both teams. And we'll just have to see what happens. It's got to be a cleaner it's got to be a cleaner third quarter. And I hope they can sustain things and not have, have a first quarter in the third quarter.
Yeah, it's very, very strange game. 13-0 Eisenhower, obviously, that may be a best-case scenario for Cochranton with the way the first half went. They were just, anytime you turn the ball over 3 times, have a touchdown called back on penalty, to only be trailing by 2 scores. But again, to your point, that first stop with Eisenhower getting the ball coming out of the locker room, any chance at a comeback really has to start with that first defensive stop in the second half.
Right.
So we're about 3 minutes away. They're going to do their last-minute stretches here before we get into the second half. We'll squeeze in one more 3-minute break. Thank you for listening to the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show. We'll be back with the second half of Eisenhower and Cochranton on the YDL Sports Network.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tionesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front 9, coupled with a back 9 situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at cozy family dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Are you transporting steel or other unique products? Then you need to check out Oil Country Crates. Oil Country Crates supplies certified wood crates or pallets for shipping steel and other products. Oil Country Crates can ship crates throughout the United States and overseas as well, thanks to their ISPM 15 inspection stamp. Oil Country Crates is dedicated to providing prompt and reliable services to all of its customers while abiding to all shipping regulations. Find out more at oilcountrycrates.com. Oil Country Crates, your products, our protection.
All right, back here at Cochranton High School. High school football on the YDL Sports Network. Alan Siebert and Lou Vizza with you. Ali Boozer just recovered a short kickoff for the Knights, returned it a few yards up to the 40-yard line, and that sets us up for the Acrisure third quarter. Acrisure, with a location in DuBois, is the official insurance provider of Your Daily Local and the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at acrisure.com/Mid-Atlantic. All right, Lou, so Eisenhower has a chance to do what we talked about in the pregame. You got your opponent down, and it's time to step down a little harder. Don't let them off the mat here.
Yeah.
They'll start this drive at their own 40-yard line. Jacob Zach did a good job. That play could have gone on the handoff, and instead he pitches it late to Penley, who gets a first down. Great decision. Talk about a thankless role in the offense, though, for Nolan Giesing. Takes the carry, doesn't even get the ball, gets creamed. And Jacob Zach did a good job of keeping the ball and then pitching late to Penley for 10 yards and a nice Tie Nested Builder Supply first down.
They need a couple, 3 plays just to sustain get something going here and get the ship going in the right direction here.
Ball at midfield stripe, first down for the Knights. Jacob Zach, I believe, on the keeper.
I take 5 on the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, picks up 5 yards. Second down and medium for the Knights.
Jacob Zach on the keeper.
Jacob Zach had a touchdown pass to Ollie Boozer in the first half, ran for 48 yards, putting him over 500 yards for the season. As the 3-1 Knights look to finish off a 4th straight victory here before jumping back into region play against Union City next week. But right now, the Cardinals are the opposition. There's the handoff to Giesing.
Fumble.
Ball on the ground. I think the Knights got back on it.
Yeah, he got it. He recovered it.
Nice job defensively to reach in there. And Giesing almost gave one back. He's taken away a couple tonight. He had a big pick down and kept the Cardinals from tying the game in the second quarter, and then recovered a fumble on a sack right before the second Eisenhower touchdown. So obviously a lot of game to go, but Nolan Giesing, our lead runner for the Icy Ink player of the game with the huge defensive plays. We've kind of hit all areas with the player of the game this year. We gave it to special teams last week, offense the first 2 games, and now the clubhouse leader is a defender here. Jacob Zach, all by himself, and again, you said you'd take 5 on a QB sneak. How about 9? All the way down to the 30-yard line.
Just did a little reverse pivot and went off tackle, and there was a nice hole there.
Yeah,
So,
there-
and again, you know, you're not only managing the clock, you're managing down and distance, and you know, you get. I like to see him run the clock down about 5 or 6 minutes, and culminate it with a score. And you've had the quarter almost for the whole, for over half of the quarter.
Yeah, already a couple minutes of that clock off. And now Cochranton's going to get or Eisenhower rather is going to get a free set of downs. Cochranton in the neutral zone, 5-yard penalty, and a first down and 10 at the 25. So, again, we talked about some big missed opportunities by Cochranton at times in this game. Bad time penalties, turnover, and now a chance to get a turnover just a few plays ago. And Eisenhower recovers, and the ball's now down almost to the red zone. Pitch outside to Penley.
Stay in bounds.
Did a good job of running Penley wide there. And he's going to pick up about 3 on the play.
Logan Penley on the carry.
11th carry of the night. As you said, Lou, maybe the only thing that hurts on that one is he did go out of bounds, so the clock stops.
Yeah, you gotta go down. You gotta give your. I mean, you've got 3 yards. You're going. You're not going upfield anymore. You're going laterally, so you might as well just go down on your own and stay in bounds to keep the clock running.
Let that clock be the 12th man. 2nd down and 7. Ball at the 22. Jacob Zach keeps it again.
Nice.
Fakes the pitch to Penley and cuts it upfield. And he's got a tie nest builder supply first down. Nice decision by Jacob Zach. Again, the late pull from Giesing and a nice fake pitch to Penley that time. Kept it himself. Picks up
First and goal.
7.
First and goal.
I don't think it's first and goal. The announcer here said first and goal, but the ball's at the 15-yard line. So
is it the 15?
Yep. So first down and 10 from the Cochranton 15. Penley lost the ball again. Scramble for it. And I think the Knights again living clean here with they are definitely putting this drive at risk. That's the second different backer to put the ball on the ground. He actually fumbled forward and ended up getting about 4 yards out of the play, but I think he'll take 4 yards. I don't think he'll take putting the ball on the ground. 8 minutes and 48 seconds remaining in the Acrisure third quarter, though, and if they can finish this off with a touchdown, you will have checked all the boxes. First 4 minutes of the second half, extend the lead. Still a ways away from that. Ball at the 11. Jacob Zach gives to Penley. Penley's got room. He's got a load. Easy for me to say. He's got a path to the end zone. Logan Penley's second touchdown of the night. This one from 11 yards out. And the Knights have a 19-0 lead against the Cochranton Cardinals. Wilkins, who's 1 for 2 in extra points tonight, will come out for the extra point. Kick is on the way. Kick is down the center. So with 8:28 remaining in the Acrisure third quarter, the Eisenhower Knights 20, the Cochranton Cardinals 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
This is Chris Rossetti from the YDL Sports Network, and I want to take a moment to tell you about my friend Paul Burdick. Paul is the Dean of District 9 Photography, and he is here to serve your needs with action photos, team photos, and so much more. Paul has shot everything from Little League through the pros and is a regular at PIAA championship events and Penn State football. Find out more or buy a photo at pburdick.smugmug.com. Are you looking for an upcoming, young, energetic photographer to shoot your team or individual athlete? Then contact Anima TV today at 814-594-5783. Anna's work has been used in many publications over the last few years, including right here on the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at animatvphotography.com.
Back here at Cochranton High School, Eisenhower out of the halftime break. 3 minute and 32 second drive ends in Logan Penley's second touchdown of the night. And the Knights, looking for a 4th straight victory on the campaign, have a 20-0 lead. And Lou, you talked about it at halftime. You always preach this first 4 minutes. Couldn't have gone better for Eisenhower. A couple hiccups on that drive, putting the ball on the ground. But ultimately, he'll take the touchdown and firm momentum now with 8.5 to go in the third.
Yeah, it only could have gone south once. It could have gone south twice. Of course, if they'd recovered the first one, they wouldn't have the opportunity for the second one. But still, those were costly mistakes. Fortunately, the ball bounced their way.
And now you got a 3-possession game. Here's the kick return taken around the 20. Cochranton ran one back earlier, and it's another strong return for number 24, Braden Williams. He gets just across the 40 to the 41, and that's where the Cardinals will start their first drive of the second half. And they've had some good plays here and there, but really the sustained drives.
You got the wrong ball out there, guys.
Yeah, I think they finally got it straight. Been an uphill battle with that tonight. First down and 10. Ball at the 41 for the Cardinals. Down 3 scores to the Knights. So now you're asking a team to score 3 times to tie the game in a quarter and a half when they haven't scored against the Knights in 7 quarters now. A positive first play. Braden Williams goes up the middle, picks up 5.
Second down.
Yeah, this is you're pushing the rock up the hill now.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not.
We said right at halftime that the best chance they were going to have at a comeback was going to be to get a stop out of the locker room, and instead just the opposite happened.
Yeah.
And now you're down 20, and it's a lot already to put on a freshman quarterback. Now you're asking to lead 3 scoring drives.
Yeah, we said that from the get with this, looking to see they only have 5 seniors, and it's this is going to be an uphill battle.
Ball given to Carroll on the end around. Nice job stringing the play out, and he's going to lose 3 yards, and that's Giesing again with a big hit. Stayed home on the end, or the reverse rather. Carroll loses 3 yards.
That's first by Caleb Jacobs. Third down.
You're talking a guy, Carroll, 6 touchdown catches this season, and one of the most explosive players Cochranton has. You've only allowed him to touch the ball 4 times tonight now for a combined 10 yards. So can't ask for much of a better job on one of, like you said, they don't have many seniors, but the ones that they have that usually produce, the Knights have bottled up tonight so far.
Yep.
So 3rd down and 7 from their own 44. There's the handoff. Nice run by Parker Schmidt. And I think they missed a face mask there too at the end, so the Knights will get a break with that. It's still a strong run from Parker Schmidt.
First down.
Needed 7, got 11. High Nesta Builder Supply first down for the Cardinals. 6:32 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. 3rd time tonight the Cardinals have been in Knights territory. Driven down as close as the 7-yard line where Giesing made the interception earlier. And off to Braden Williams. Strong running there, 5 yards. And now a flag after the play, and I believe that's going to be a personal foul against Eisenhower. Didn't see who it was for the Cardinals, but Ollie Boozer, who had the touchdown earlier, was in the middle of it for Eisenhower.
Flag on the play.
You said in the first half, Lou, it was going to get chippy. You could see it from up here. And now as we've gotten into the second half, it is starting to turn into just that. Let's see if this is personal foul on the Knights or if it's going to go both ways. Personal foul, and it's on Eisenhower. So 15-yard penalty, and now personal foul on Cochranton. Never mind. Cochranton fans were happy they finally got a call. You could hear them say finally. And the referee kind of deked them out there and then called it on them too. So
it can't be 1st and 5. You got to go.
Yeah, it's going to be, I believe that'd be 2nd down and 5. They just got the 5-yard play on 1st down. So it's like the penalties never happened. Or do they replay the down altogether? No, it's dead ball. So the play still counts. 2nd down and 5 from the Eisenhower 40. It's a handoff. Strong running for number 32. Parker Schmidt, freshman as well. Gain of 3. It's one thing you can say for this Cochranton team. Obviously, I said in the pregame, they went 1-7 a year ago. Already won 3 times that this year. And they've got a lot of young talent. Most of the players making the plays for them offensively are freshmen right now. J.J. Walker, the receiver, Parker Schmidt in the back, and then Noah Carroll, the quarterback. So future's bright for the Cardinals. They're just going to unfortunately take some lumps against teams with more experience right now. Give the ball to Walker Carroll. Carroll puts his head down and gets very close to a first down. So it is a first down at the Knights' 35-yard line.
Good for a Cardinals.
High Nest Builder Supply first down. Carroll needed 2 yards. He got about 2 and an inch there. But the Knights here at least making them earn it. Take some time off the clock. This drive approaching 4 minutes already as we go under 5 minutes to play in the Acrisure third quarter.
Yeah, they've made plays. You're right but it's like I say, this is it's going to be tough. But the good thing is they're running clock.
Another strong run for Braden Williams right up the middle. He's got another High Nest Builder Supply first down. Williams has probably been the Cardinals' most consistent runner tonight, and now a little tempo from the Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the Knights 25, and they're already on the line. Late substitutions for the Knight defense. They give the ball to Williams. Not a lot of room there, and he's slammed to the ground. Logan Penley made the tackle. No gain on the play.
Williams with the last 2 carries. Second down.
4 minutes and 14 seconds to play in the third quarter. Eisenhower 20, Cochranton nothing. And it doesn't need to be said, but by far the most important offensive drive of the game for Cochranton. Any chance to stay in this game probably lives and dies with this drive. 2nd down and 10 at the 25.
Nice.
Shovel pass to Williams. And he's got and a late flag comes in. And if this is on Cochranton, we are going to hear it from this side. We're right above the Cochranton fan section. And beautiful shovel pass from Carroll to Braden Williams. But flag came in late, and it is a hold on Cochranton. A little more subdued than I thought it would be. But
they haven't really seen them. They haven't seen the real one. That was just a preliminary. Wait till they see the real one, and they go back the other way.
Now they're walking them back because that was a down inside. That would have been a 1st and goal for the Cardinals, and instead walk in the wrong direction. Based on where it was, they're still going to get a gain on the play.
Brings the Cards back.
2nd down and 5 from the 20-yard line now, so penalty must have occurred down around the 10-yard line. Bring it back 10 from there, and referee walking over to the sideline with Braden Williams.
Was he a blood?
Yeah, maybe a blood timeout. And so Williams comes off. So 3:39 left to play in the third quarter. Despite the hold, it's still a positive gain. 2nd and 5 for Cochranton from the Knights 20. Carroll's going to keep it. Now he's running for his life. Still going. Giesing in there to finally make the stop. And it'll go down as a sack for Giesing. Loss of 2 on the play.
Noah Carroll brought down, and that brings up 3rd down.
So now Giesing and fumble recovery, a sack, and an interception. So just adding to those defensive totals for this game.
This quarter could be a 2-possession quarter.
Really could be. 3 minutes left and still counting here. And it's 3rd down. You got to figure they're in 2-down territory for sure. This deep in the field, this deep in the game. So Carroll in the shotgun. Drops back. Looks, but now has to scramble. He's got a 1st down. And he slides. Slides down around the 15-yard line. That's exactly what they needed. 7 yards. for Carroll, and a tie nest to Builder Supply first down, and
Noah Carroll on the
that'll bring us
kick.
closer
Good
to this
for a
being a
five.
two-possession
Touchdown.
quarter. The clock will continue to run. It's a fresh set of downs, and I think the Knights will take that, though. Got the touchdown. You know, you're at a point in the game where if you're going to go 2 possessions for a quarter, Cochranton won't even have the ball enough times to score anyway, even if the Knights don't score again. Hand off on the end around. And
you get the shirt.
oh, wow. I don't know, Lou. You're an official. Was that not a horse collar? Had the shirt? Okay. Yeah, they definitely wanted a horse collar.
He's going to get inside
Walker Carroll on the carry. Second down.
Second down and 5, ball at the 10. And Cochranton here, this is just about as close as they've been tonight. They got down to the 7 earlier before Giesing came up with the interception. The Knights will need another big play here. There's the handoff to number 32, and now a flag comes in. And I don't know, Lou, that one might be in the area of holding too.
Walker Smith with the carry. Flag on the play.
And after what the home fans saw, and it's a hold on Cochranton. And
Holding penalty on the card.
this side of the field stands becoming more and more disgruntled as this game goes on. And as a fan, I get it. I mean, I've been on that side of it before, but like you said, the officials they're the ones with the final call. And so now they're all the way back to the – how many times have you heard that one, Lou? How about we call them both ways? Probably heard that a time or 10 in your day. All the way back to the 20 now, 2nd and 15. Carroll's back to pass. Could have been another holding call there, and now we have a late flag. And that may be a personal foul on Cochranton now. After the play, gain of 5. Didn't see who made the catch. I believe it was personal foul on Cochranton.
And another penalty on the card. Moving back.
And it was Carroll actually on the catch. He gained 5. One minute, 4 seconds left in the Acrisure third quarter. And now it is second down and I don't know. Let me get out my calculator.
I'm just going to say
33-yard line. So got to get to the 5. So 2nd and 28 for the Cardinals. Ball's back at the 33-yard line. So got to imagine it's another passing situation here. Noah Carroll in the shotgun. He will pass. Nowhere to go. Another flag on the play. And I believe that's going to be another hold. Cochranton's going to be in the next county over here before long. And now we got flags down at the other end of the field. So Cochranton coach is screaming, get in the huddle. This is getting quite messy now. Carroll took a big hit down there, but I think it's going the other way. We have the hold here, and then we'll see what the flags are down where the tackle was made.
well, if it's what I'm thinking, and I'm not even going to speculate. If you got a hole back here and you got to maybe you have a face mask or something down here, they're gonna offset.
Let's see what the call is here. Referee making his way over, making sure he's got it straight.
That was the back judge, so we'll have to. See what's what.
So, yeah, Cochranton's backing up. So we've got a hold on Cochranton. And then a personal foul on Cochranton. So they're going to be back on their own side of the field here.
They don't want to talk to him. They're not going to talk to him.
No, I can see the assistant coach pointing them off. Say, talk to the head coach if you want to talk to anybody. They are all the way back. The first down marker is down at the 5-yard line.
So you got a dead ball. You got a dead ball and a live ball.
And it is
right. The holds, and then if you got a personal foul down there, that would have been a dead ball. So you're penalizing both. That's a 30-yard penalty.
So second down and 50. Unofficially.
20,
second down and 50. I'm not misspeaking. You heard it right. They need to get all the way down to the 5-yard line. They're at their own 45. Final 24 seconds of this quarter. Carroll passes outside. It's complete. And a gain of 5 on the play. Complete to number 15, C.J. Shorts.
Carroll pass complete to C.J. Shorts.
And Lou, you called it. It's going to be a 2-possession quarter. Eisenhower touchdown. This drive currently almost 9 minutes long. And we'll get more into that after the break. The Acrisure third quarter has come to an end. The Eisenhower Knights 20, the Cochranton Cardinals 0. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Back here at Cochranton high school football on the YDL Sports Network. Alan Siebert with Lou Vizza. Eisenhower up 20-0 as we get ready for the Generational Wealth Management fourth quarter. A third down and 45 for Cochranton after a series of penalties. A 9-minute drive, Lou, to get to midfield. I don't know that I've ever seen that before. Head coach and the referee now barking a little bit.
You're at the 10, right?
Yeah, they need
so they got to go 40. They got to go 40 yards. It was 50. What's it say on the scoreboard?
Yeah, it should be 45. They need to get to the 5. The sticks moved.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the sticks are at the 10 now. It needs to be at the 5.
It's at the 20 and.
Oh yeah, the 20 and the 10. The yard to gain needs to be the 5-yard line.
Yeah, and that's not where it's at.
Yeah, and now they've changed it on the scoreboard too. So apparently it should be 3rd and 45. Hopefully it won't matter, but yeah, it's just kind of been a circus all around in that part of the game tonight. Pass is complete and then flipped to 24, Braden Williams. Nice gain on the play, 17 yards. Nice hook and ladder there. Pass was complete to Walker, who pitched to Williams.
Braden Williams.
Williams ultimately gets most of the yardage. So would be 4th and 27. It's now 4th and 22 because the line to gain switched in between the quarters. Lou's face says enough. I wish you could see it. 4th down and 22. Ball at the 32-yard line. This drive started with 8 minutes and 38 seconds. It's going to end, and I believe, is that Hudson Haight?
Yes.
Hudson Haight finally gets his interception. That's the 4th time tonight, and now he limps off the field. Hope he's okay. Hope it's just a cramp. But Hudson Haight had a touchdown in his hands and 2 possible interceptions. Finally gets his interception. Great job by Hudson Haight. 4th turnover caused by the Knights defense tonight. And Haight's payment for that interception is an immediate cramp and a trip to the sidelines to get stretched out, but they can't take the interception away. So,
Poor kids had a tough game.
Though in this game, I don't think anything's for certain. That drive started with 8:38 to play. The referee's not even turned around over here, and the game's going. The one on the near side to us was throwing the ball back to the line or to the ball boy and wasn't even watching when that play started. So,
Noah with the carry. 2nd and 5.
I think at this point it's just best for everybody to finish this up and get out of Dodge.
Yeah, it's
That drive for Cochranton, I've said a few times, started with 8:38 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Went all the way to 11:15 remaining in the 4th quarter, and it ended outside the 30-yard line. So not even in the red zone by the time it was all said and done. Almost 10 minutes of game clock. Eisenhower offense hasn't been in a while. Jacob Zach keeps it. Nice extra effort. Picks up about 4. 3rd and short for the Knights now.
Caleb Jacobsack with the keeper. Short of the line.
We have a quick second. We'll remind you today's game is being brought to you in part by Healing Beauty by KJ. For all your hair, makeup, and beauty needs, visit Healing Beauty at 112 Pennsylvania Avenue West in Warren or at shophealingbeauty.com. 3rd down and 1. 9:44 to go. Jacob Zach keeps it again, and he gets to the outside, and he's got a lot of room. 1 man to beat. Still going. And Jacob Zach's going to go 75 yards for the touchdown. And the Eisenhower Knights add to their lead and make it 26-0. Lou, that's the time of the game where you want to put a dagger in things, and they may well have just done that. 9:31 to go. Wilkins out for the extra point. Trying to make it 27-0, which is the exact tally that Eisenhower won this game between the two teams a year ago. And I don't know what happened there. The snap never even made it back. So the PAT will fail, and the Knights will have to settle for a 26-0 lead. 9 minutes and 31 seconds remaining in this game. Eisenhower on its way to its 4th win in a row with a 26-0 lead. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the YDL Sports Network.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
Back here at Cochranton High School, Eisenhower and the Cochranton Cardinals. Eisenhower on top 26-0. Caleb Jacobsack with a big 75-yard touchdown run, set up by the interception by Hudson Haight. And Haight, who left the game with a cramp after that interception, is back on the field with the offense here, as the special teams unit, as the Knights prepare to kick off. And Lou, probably the best chance at scoring all night that Cochranton's had is on the kick returns. Had a couple nice ones.
They've had a couple nice. Well, they ran one.
Yeah, one back
for
90 yards before the penalties. So
I don't.
The lady just yelled, "What are they telling you to call now?" As the ref was talking to kicker Bryce Wilkins before the kick here. So frustrating night on this Cochranton side of the sidelines. And if you're a fan of them, it's understandable. There have been some big calls, and A lot of them have tended to go the Knights' way, but that's football. Ball kicked down around the 20. Still not picked up. Finally picked up. And then a huge hit by Bryce Colson down around the 25-yard line. And Cochranton, who's had the ball for about 10 out of the 15 minutes in this half so far.
Brought down by number 50, Bryce Colson.
It's really a funny part of football, Lou, is on the time of possession, Cochranton's had the ball about 70% of this half, but finds himself down 13-0 in the scoring for this half and 26-0 for the game. So I think Eisenhower right here, if they make Cochranton take as long as they did on their last drive, the game will be over. Carroll passes outside. It's complete to Walker. Walker still going. And Jacob Zach's able to catch him and push him out of bounds across midfield.
Noah Carroll's pass is complete to J.J. Walker. First down.
J.J. Walker, another one of those freshmen, and he's got some speed, Lou. He's impressive on the outside.
Yeah.
26 yards, one of the bigger plays of the night for the Cardinals, and just like that, they're back into Eisenhower territory, but find themselves down 4 scores on the scoreboard. Carroll wants to pass again, has to pull it down. Did a good job of getting rid of it as Linkerhoff and Lindemuth were closing in on the freshman quarterback. And the freshman made a good job there just to get it incomplete.
Well, they haven't quit. That's one thing. They can see that. You know, like I see, you've got the younger kids. If anything, they're going to learn is, you know, just keep playing.
Yep.
Things can,
I've heard it several times from the stands. Keep playing. There's nothing you can do about it.
No.
You're not every game you're going to have a 2nd and 50, but today was that game, and you know, there's a tackle in the backfield. Grayson Linkerhoff with the stop.
Parker Schmidt with the carry.
32, Parker Schmidt. And now
he's calling on the wrong guy.
Flag comes out, and probably get a Bronx cheer here from the crowd if this is on Eisenhower.
No, he's writing numbers down. That's not a good sign.
Loss of 5 on the play. See what the call is. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Cochranton. Yeah, and one thing I used to keep track of when I was working for the newspaper, I kept a little more in-depth stats, penalties, first downs. I'd love to know how many penalty yards Cochranton has tonight. Got to be over 100 by now. This is at least 4 personal foul calls that I can recall.
Well, there's one thing I can say, and holds true again, right, in this play. It's always the second guy that gets caught.
Always, yep.
Always
sure.
the second guy.
And now we have a sideline. Flag on the sideline. That's going to be another 15 yards and perhaps an ejection. I don't know what the coach said, but
see, this is just out of control.
Yeah, gotten out of control here. Just the warning. Kind of surprised. Sideline warning.
That's not a penalty. That's
Yep.
just a warning.
3rd down and 30. They had a 2nd and 50 on the last drive, so you never know what you're going to see on a Friday night, and that definitely holds true tonight. Ball at the 30-yard line. 3rd down and 30 for the Cardinals. They're going to pitch the ball to Cole Schmidt. And we got extracurriculars going here. And now number 24 for Cochranton, Braden Williams, slammed Gavin Lindemuth to the ground, and we could have another personal foul. Cole Schmidt had the carry. Yeah, Cochranton unhappy with the call, but that one was completely instigated by the Cochranton players. So I don't know if this is the one they want to be on that hill with. Personal foul, Cochranton.
Penalty on the Cardinals, moves them back.
It's a gain of 12 on the carry. Not that anybody will remember that now. Oh, just has that feel to it, don't it, Lou? You just want to get out of here. 8 minutes and 24 seconds left. Game's basically out of reach at this point. I hate saying that because if something happens, I'll be the blame. But so back to the 30-yard line.
One would think with all these personal foul penalties, somebody has to have two.
I was going to say, I thought 2 personal fouls is an ejection. I'm surprised we haven't seen anybody ejected
I'm
yet.
just thinking, I mean, unless if you're picking, you can pick right. Then, but wow.
4th down and 32. Ball at the 30. And now we have a timeout called by Cochranton. It's a Ross Becker Insurance timeout. Ross Becker Insurance Group, with locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca, strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. TeamRossBecker.com. That's Ross Becker. Back in 30 seconds on the YDL Sports Network.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Back here at Cochranton High School, where the Eisenhower Knights have a 26-0 lead over the Cochranton Cardinals with 8:24 remaining in the Generational Wealth Management 4th quarter. Eisenhower on its way to a 4th straight win. Cardinals are facing a 4th down and 32 all the way back inside their own 30. I've lost count of the number of personal fouls in this, even in this second half. But
I wouldn't even put anybody back to return this punt. I just let it go over its head.
Walker Carroll will punt, gets it away, and it goes out of bounds.
In the bleachers.
So with 8 minutes and 19 seconds left, Eisenhower will get another offensive possession and most likely go to work on running that clock and getting out of here.
I have no idea where in the spot.
If you are missing a purse, please head to the concession stand. If you are missing a purse, please head to the concession stand.
All right, so Eisenhower will start this drive at the 45-yard line. Right up the middle, still running. I believe that's Penley, 17 yards on the run. And a Ty Nesta Builder Supply 1st down.
Logan Penley with the carry. Brought down by number 54, Austin Boozer. 1st down, nice.
So the ball down inside the Cochranton 40, 8 minutes to go and counting.
Well, at least they're using the clock, and they're going to use all 25 seconds till he puts his hand up, and they'll run the play. So that's smart.
Jacob Zach again handing to Penley. Penley puts his head down and gets to the 35 for a gain of 4. And Eisenhower will take that the rest of the way. Just keep that clock moving. 7:26 to play. Knights 26, Cardinals nothing. Eisenhower trying to make it 2 straight shutouts against Cochranton. Cochranton had its chances tonight, got down inside the 10 a few times. One of those drives ended up back on their own side of the field before it ended. The other one, a Nolan Giesing interception, stopped the drive. They also had a kick return late in the first half that was called back. Jacob Zach hands to Giesing. And Giesing's got a gain of a couple. Bring up a 3rd down. Gain of 3 for Nolan Giesing.
Nolan Giesing with the carry.
We got 5 carries for 25 yards tonight, but really his biggest impact on the game has come in the defensive game. A sack, a fumble recovery, an interception, and that was when the game was not out of hand. It was 7-0 Knights. Cardinals were inside the 10, and Giesing came up with a huge interception at the time that kept the Knights in control of the game. Six minutes and 14 seconds until we get out of Dodge here. The Knights, Jacob Zach had to keep it. Looked like a little bit of miscommunication with his runner, Giesing. It is a Tie Nesta Builder Supply 1st down. Jacob Zach, a little slow getting up, but looks like he's okay. And this might be a situation where if Joe Gelati was healthier, he's taken some snaps back there before, he might be in the game, but I really haven't seen him up there all night. He is in uniform, but Jacob Zach's still out there. The ball's at the 25-yard line, and it's a Tie Nesta Builder Supply 1st down. Feel bad. Earlier we had a perfect opportunity for the Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and AC 3rd down. Back up, fumbles on the ground. And it's recovered by the Cardinals. Yeah, I just sent a message down to our writer, Steve Younger, on the sidelines, asking him to send Nolan Giesing up for player of the game. And then Giesing fumbled.
That's your fault.
It's my fault.
You put the hex on.
That one doesn't matter. We'll just call that a wash. But still a good night overall, especially defensively, and he'll still have a chance to make an impact defensively here as the Knights.
Well, yeah, that's why we thought the way we thought is because of his defensive play tonight.
And just
because he has played well on defense.
Time of the game too when he made those plays was big.
Right.
So ball out at the 25. Cochranton's going to pass. Goes through the hands, and Hudson Haight almost had a chance at another one. Might have had to change my tune, Eddie. Picked that one off and ran it back. Try to get ahead of things sometimes and immediately backfires. I should know better by now. I've been doing this long enough. So 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals. Ball's at their own 25. They're down 26 here, just 5.5 minutes to play. Good news for Cochranton on this drive so far is it's not more than 30 yards to the 1st down. That's happened on the last 2 drives.
Yeah, they haven't had a penalty.
There's a pass complete to Walker. Walker brought to the ground by quite a few Knights over there. Gain of 5.
Noah Farrell pass complete to J.J. Walker.
5th catch of the night for Walker, the freshman. 5 catches, 58 yards. It's also run once for a couple of yards. So productive night overall for the freshman, even though the score is not going to end the way that they would have liked here. Big hit there. Giesing's helmet came off.
Farrell pass incomplete to TJ Short.
And Giesing's up and trying to walk it off. I think he's looking for his helmet.
I think he's trying to get his bearing from which sideline he's going to.
Incomplete pass.
Yeah, he's played a great game on defense.
Yeah, I hope he's okay to make it up to the press box after that hit. I basically put some bad juju on him. Since I sent the word that he was going to be, he's had a fumble and took a hard hit there. But I'll be the bad guy in this situation. You can blame me.
They'll take the win, though, at the end of the day. So
4:45 to play. Another fourth down for the Cardinals. Going for it. Throws the ball complete to Braden Williams, and Williams has got some room. Kicks it outside. He's across midfield. Across the 30, all the way down, inside the 20. And they throw the flags. I'm a little confused as to why. He did grab him by the jersey and whip him down, but that's tackling. It wasn't a horse collar, and it wasn't out of bounds, so. Gain of 50 yards on the play by Braden Williams. Jacob Zach forced him out of bounds. And Cochranton, they called it face mask. That makes a little more sense to me. I was going to say, I didn't see a horse collar. I saw an aggressive tackle. He grabbed him by the jersey, but not the back of the jersey that's required, back of the pads that's required for the horse collar. So the face mask makes a little more sense there. At this point, I don't know what they could call that would make this side of the stadium happy. It's been a long night for the Cochranton faithful.
They're complaining about the horse.
First
face
and goal.
mask and horse.
Yeah.
It's the same
It's
distance.
the same distance, same penalty.
Distance. It's inside the 20, so it's half the distance.
So Cochranton with another good scoring chance. They've been down here a few times tonight. Noah Carroll throws back in the end zone right through the hands of C.J. Shorts. He had it wide open on the slant pattern, but it falls incomplete. That was Noah Carroll's 28th pass attempt of the night.
Second down.
So the freshman been extremely busy here. Our 17 pass attempts in the first half and 11 more here. It does have 3 interceptions tonight, though. Giesing had 1. I believe it was Hudson Haight obviously had 1. I'm trying to recall off the top of my head who had the other.
What, interception?
Yeah, there were 3 total tonight, but been one of those games, head spinning. There's been a lot of penalties and a lot of numbers being thrown around. So the number the Knights want to keep is 0. That's how many points they've given up tonight. And there's Giesing back in the game, so I guess he is okay. And a touchdown-saving tackle, Noah Carroll. Bring up a third down and goal from the 5-yard line. So if nothing else, it'll...
We're down to 4 minutes. That's the good news.
That is the good news tonight. I think everybody's ready to get out of Dodge.
Oh, my God.
And there's a touchdown pass. Noah Carroll.
He just missed. I thought he was going to jump that.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to jump it too. And then instead, number 14, J.J. Walker, with the Cardinals touchdown, gets the Cardinals on the board with 3:42 left in this game.
You know what that means?
What's that mean?
Onside kick.
Onside kick.
You know
And some more big hits
means?
and big penalties. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if that's good for anybody right now. So they are going to go for 2 here. It was a 5-yard touchdown pass with 3:42 to play. 11th touchdown pass of the season for Carroll. Walker's 6th catch. Hard running there by number 24, Braden Williams. He's got the 2-point conversion.
2-point conversion is good. Making our score, Knights 26, Stars 8.
3:42 left here in the fourth quarter. Eisenhower on top, 26-8. Take a 30-second break and be back on the YDL Sports Network.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Back here at Cochranton High School, Alan Siebert and Lou Vizza bringing you a high school football on the YDL Sports Network. Cochranton just scored with a touchdown pass from freshman to freshman Noah Carroll to J.J. Walker with 3:42 left, 5-yard pass. 2-point conversion run by Braden Williams. And the Knights have a 26-8 lead and will most likely be facing an onside kick attempt here as the Knights try to run this game out. Here's the kick. Doesn't look like it's going to go 10 yards. Penley jumped on it anyway. Whew. Risky play, but Penley was sure enough to make sure it happened, and the Knights recover. It's one of those where it's like, no. Okay. Because the ball wasn't going to make it 10 yards, it didn't look like.
No.
But Penley jumped on it, so no harm, no foul. 3:41 to go. Cochranton down to 2 timeouts, still trailing by 3 scores. And the Knights are a first down or 2 away from improving to 4-1 on the season, matching their win total from a year ago where the Knights were 4-7. So Jacob Zach is under center. They've not thrown a pass in the second half. Probably not going to do it here either. Jacob Zach running outside.
Staying bounds.
And goes out of bounds. This is just... And more flag. There's got to be somebody ejected by now, Lou. This is just... They're going to have to do it just to prove a point at this point.
Jacob Zach with the keeper.
It's unbelievable. The amount. And again, the kids get emotional. Kind of understand that, but also... I think some of the blame has to lie in how this game's been officiated for why it's been able to get to this point. Another personal foul on Cochranton. I don't know how many that is tonight, but that's at least 7 or 8. And again,
well, if it's 7 or 8, that's at least 120 yards.
Yeah, I might have to, if I get some free time this weekend, which I never seem to have, and I'm going to the Pirates game on Sunday, so probably won't have much this weekend either. I'd like to go back and watch this tape and keep track of it a little closer, just for the entertainment, because I don't know that I've ever had numbers that big. Jacob Zach still waiting for the line or the back judge to raise his hand, even though the clock's not running. So, hand off to Penley. Penley picks up a couple, and his helmet pops off. So he'll be coming out for a play. Gain of 2, but most importantly, clock still running for the Eisenhower Knights.
Brought down by number 88, Blake Kramer. Second down.
So 3:11 to go. Don't see Cochranton using too many timeouts at this point in the game. They're probably just about as ready as we are to get out of here. Second down and 6 at the 21-yard line for the Knights. Jacob Zach gives it to Giesing, and that'll make it a little better for this. Giesing with the touchdown run, and now I don't feel quite as bad for putting the juju on him a minute ago. And we have flags again.
It's on Eisenhower.
And it's unsportsmanlike.
Unsportsmanlike. Excessive celebrating, or whatever you want to call it. At least that's what I think it is, from what I saw.
32-8 after the Giesing touchdown run. And
kickoff.
Grayson Linkerhoff is signaling that it's on Cochranton. Giesing with the 21-yard touchdown run, 2:43 to go. See what the flag is. Like you said, Lou, usually 2 unsportsmanlikes is an ejection, and this is 7 or 8 for the game now.
Touchdown. Personal foul. Cochranton. on the kickoff.
Oh, they'll take it on the kickoff. Yep, makes sense to me. Wilkins out there for the extra point.
Huh.
Kick is on the way. And the kick is good. So Bryce Wilkins kicks his third extra point of the game. And the Eisenhower Knights have built the lead to 33-8. 2 minutes and 43 seconds remaining. Take a 30-second break and be back with more on the YDL Sports Network.
This is Chris Rossetti from the YDL Sports Network, and I want to take a moment to tell you about my friend Paul Burdick. Paul is the Dean of District 9 Photography, and he is here to serve your needs with action photos, team photos, and so much more. Paul has shot everything from Little League through the pros and is a regular at PIAA championship events and Penn State football. Find out more or buy a photo at pburdick.smugmug.com. Are you looking for an upcoming, young, energetic photographer to shoot your team or individual athlete? Then contact Anima TV today at 814-594-5783. Anna's work has been used in many publications over the last few years, including right here on the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at animatvphotography.com.
Back here live at Cochranton High School, 2 minutes, 43 seconds remaining in this game. It's been a chippy one. A lot of personal fouls, mostly against Cochranton, as Eisenhower with a 33-8 lead, trying to finish off these last few minutes and get out of here. The personal foul. And I believe we got a different kicker in the game, too. Coach Penley taking the chance to give somebody else an opportunity here. And it's going to be the freshman, Chase Card, kicking off from the Cochranton 45. So we'll see what the freshman has. Card's kick. Nice spiral, rolls inside the 15 where it's picked up. Peyton Hammerbeck making the tackle there on number 7, Cole Schmidt. Gets down near the 35-yard line.
Cole Schmidt on the kick return.
2:36 to go, and Cochranton will go back on offense. Call in the play. Number 24, Braden Williams, comes out of the game. .236 to play. I feel like there's been about 4 minutes left in this game for about an hour now.
We've been playing for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it's a long game. A lot of stoppages, 29 pass attempts from Cochranton, many of them hitting the ground. This one's caught. Noah Carroll complete, and it's a gain of 6. His 30th pass attempt of the night. Let's see who J.J. Walker, 7 catches tonight for the freshman. Strong game. Entered the year with 8 catches for the whole year. He's got almost that just tonight. So one thing that the leading receiver for the Cardinals coming into this year was Walker Carroll has only got 2 grabs tonight for 8 yards. So good job limiting Walker Carroll's impact on the game. A handoff up the middle.
First down.
Tynesta Builders Supply, first down. Trying to get a number for the runner there, number 32. Parker Schmidt, the freshman. Picked up about 6. Ball's at their own 47. Minute and 40 to go. Pass through the hands of Giesing. Almost had another one. Settle down, big boy. We've already got you as a player of the game. Almost piled on with a second interception there. Went right through his hands.
Deflected by Nolan Giesing in coverage. Second down.
He just had a locket just down the sidelines.
Yeah, I thought he had a uniform problem. I don't know if he had a rip or something was going on with his jersey when he came off the field a few minutes ago. Ball's at the 47. Noah Carroll Under pressure and sacked by Grayson Linkerhoff. He got a clean hit on the quarterback and took him down, and it's a big loss for the Cardinals.
By number 75, Grayson Linkerhoff.
It's a loss of 12 yards on the play. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. And just playing out the final seconds here now. Eisenhower will improve to 4-1 on the season. Jump back into the region next week with a road matchup at Union City, looking to make it 5 in a row and eclipse their win total from a season ago. Final 50 seconds here from Cochranton High School. Ball all the way back at the 35-yard line. Another free run at the quarterback. Carroll gets away this time and throws complete. If I can get a name on the receiver there. Gain of 17, complete to number 7, Cole Schmidt.
Carroll pass complete to Cole Schmidt.
17-yard gain.
Brings up 4th down.
4th down, just 20 seconds to go. See if Cochranton's going to try to run a play. Don't look to be in a big hurry, but they do call a play in. 10 seconds remaining. I think they're going to throw it up and look for a prayer on the last play of the game. 5 seconds left. Gives the handoff, and Giesing fittingly makes the tackle that ends the game. 5-yard carry, or 5-yard gain for Parker Schmidt. That's going to end the game. Eisenhower 33, Cochranton 8. Eisenhower Knights improved to 4-1. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back here in just a few minutes with the Icy Ink postgame show. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
If you're ready to buy or sell your home, then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814-726-2000 for more information. Make 2025 the year you take the next step in your career with the Clinical Medical Assistant Program or Professional Development Seminars at the Warren Forest High Ed Council. Learn how to make college affordable at the Financial Aid Seminar or grow your personal skill set with Fall Country Brunch and Event Planning Made Easy classes. Go to high-ed.org or call 814-723-3222 to register. The Warren Forest High Ed Council, your access to lifelong learning.
Back here at Cochranton High School, where the Eisenhower Knights have just improved to 4-1 on the season with a 33-8 victory over the Cochranton Cardinals, 4 in a row for the Eisenhower Knights. Alan Siebert and Lou Vizza here with you, welcoming you into the Icy Ink postgame show. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, call Icy Ink at 814-688-0034 or visit them at icyink.com. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear icy. So, Lou, we'll start this postgame show with the Hunter Station Golf Club scoring summary. Score a great round of golf at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tionesta. HunterStation.com. Scoring summary tonight, no scoring in the opening quarter. Second quarter, Logan Penley had a 5-yard touchdown run with 9:45 remaining. Bryce Wilkins' kick made it 7-0. Ollie Boozer had a 42-yard touchdown pass from Caleb Jacobzak with 1:13 left in the half, made it 13-0 at the break. Penley's second touchdown of the run came from 11 yards out with 8:28 to go, made it 20-0 Eisenhower. Caleb Jacobzak's 75-yard scamper with 9:31 left in the fourth. Failed kick made it 26-0. Cochranton gets on the board with 3:42 remaining. J.J. Walker, 5-yard touchdown pass from Noah Carroll, 2-point run by Braden Williams. And then, of course, the scoring ended with a 21-yard touchdown run from Nolan Giesing with 2:43 remaining in the game. Bryce Wilkins' kick finished the scoring at 33-8. We're going to take a 1-minute break and be back with your Icy Ink post-game player of the game. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verschetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
And welcome back to the Icy Ink postgame show here on the YDL Sports Network. Here now with our Icy Ink player of the game, Nolan Giesing, our selection tonight in Eisenhower's 33-8 win over Cochranton, rather. Giesing had a huge night, big interception down by the end zone in the first half, a sack, a fumble recovery, a touchdown for good measure at the end of the game. Nolan, congratulations, and 4 in a row now for this team. What's working for you guys right now?
It's just the coaching is great. putting in the work every day of the week. You know, they're trying as hard as they can. The line's finally picking it up.
Yep.
We're able to run the ball. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. And now you got Union City back in the region play next week. What are you guys going to need to do to keep that going?
Well, we're probably going to have to stop the run game because that's usually what Union City has.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Nolan Giesing, thank you. And congratulations again. Strong defensive performance and then added the touchdown to make our choice even that much easier. You're our ICA player of the game. Congratulations. And good luck next week against Union City.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you. All right. We'll continue on now with the IC Inc. postgame show. We're going to take a look now at the Warren Forest High Ed Council final stats. The Warren Forest High Ed Council has been serving Warren and Forest County for more than 40 years. Visit highed.com. For Cochranton, a pretty long list. Noah Carroll threw 32 times tonight, 15 to 32 for 211 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 big interceptions for the Knights defense. Braden Williams led the way with 8 carries for 45 yards and 10 carries for 27 yards for Parker Schmidt. Leading receiver was J.J. Walker, 7 catches, 69 yards, and a touchdown. For Eisenhower, Caleb Jacob Zach, the senior, went into the locker room 2 of 7 for 54 yards with a touchdown and finished the game with that. No passing attempts in the second half. He also had 14 carries for 161 yards and a score. Logan Penley, 16 carries for 106 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Giesing, our player of the game, 7 carries, 44 yards, and a touchdown. Logan Penley had a 12-yard reception. Ollie Boozer with a 42-yard touchdown catch for the Knights in the 33-8 win. Finish things up here with the Generational Wealth Management Scoreboard, world-class investment services, and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. Find out more at gwn.nm.com. Lou, go ahead with today's D9 and D10 roundup.
First game, Brookville 49, Bradford 27. Smithport defeated Bucktail 53-28. Claysburg Kimmel leads Kerwinsville 25-6. Central Clarion 30, Brockway nothing late in the fourth quarter. Clairfield's leading Huntington 27-0 late in the fourth. Keystone 54, Montown nothing in the fourth. Kane leads Iowa Elder 56-24 late in the fourth. Three final scores. Port Allegheny beat Red Bank 36-6. Punxsutawney beat Carnes City 22-19. Du Bois beat St. Mary's 42-13. Union AC Valley 13. Ridgeway 9 late in the fourth. In District 10, Conneaut leads Northwestern 21-8. General McLean leads Corey 42-12. Here at Eisenhower and Cochranton 33-8 final. Erie High leads Hickory 23-19 late in the fourth. Oil City shut out Fairview 56-0. Northeast is shutting out Franklin 55-0. Grove City leads Fort LaBeouf 14-6 in the fourth. Cambridge Springs leads Iroquois 21-0. McDowell over Meadville 58-47 late in the fourth. Greenville 43-0 over Mercer. Harbor Creek leads Mercyhurst Prep 21-14 in the fourth. Reynolds over Lakeview 59-12. Girard 28, Seneca 27 in the fourth. Slippery Rock leads Sharpsville 42-7. Final in Warren, Titusville 26, Warren 7. Final Sagertown 48, Union City 10. And final Wilmington 49, Grand Valley, Ohio 13. Saturday in District 9, Cameron County is at Coudersport at 1 o'clock. And in District 10, Sharon is at Farrell.
All right, Lou, thanks for that look around D9 and 10 on this Friday night. That's going to do it for us here on the YDL Sports Network. Eisenhower improves to 4-1 with a 33-8 win over Cochranton. For Lou Vizza, this is Alan Siebert. We'll see you next time from Union City 1 week from tonight when the Knights try to make it 5 in a row against the Union City Bears.
Thank you.